Because I love him.
Oh, I gotta say it. Gotta say it. It's great to be in the Empire today. But we gotta start things off on the right foot. New Grand Arena season. New me who dis. A new Wanga to kick things off.
They want a Wanga.
We gotta make sure we set the tone right. If you're new, let me remind you a few things. We're open 25/8 for 1 extra hour, 1 extra day. We're plowing hard. Aboard the biggest and deadliest Star Destroyer this galaxy's ever seen. With the polygons are sipping beyond your imagination and comprehension. I'm your host, the King of 2B, the Grand Admiral directing the video game to collect the Empire home of that beloved Kyber Club, baby. Let's dance the day away, honey. Who's here in the Kyber Club today? Raise your hand. Say hi to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your second cousin, third cousin, twice removed, brought back into the family. Your dog, your cat, your fish, your hamster. I want to give a shout out to Hayden Soto for the 24 months of the Kyber Club VIP Plus program. Wanga! A universal language we all can share. Michael Honda, the $5. Got both Padme and GK to Gear 13. Now I'm working on Baby Soko. Oh, I'm also working my way to Malik. Welcome to the Empire. Big plans in Michael's world. We got Mr. Aluminum Jacket coming in with a $2 super chat. Somehow, the king of Triple B returned. And you don't need any explanation whatsoever. You just take it. You believe it. And you run all the way to the bank, honey. Great seeing you, Mr. Luna Jacket. We got one Brain Cell Gaming saying, long live the Empire! Yay! Dang, you guys are feeling good today. We didn't even get started. Safari Bro says, I need a fresh cup of Java juice. Grand Emerald, we'll get you taken care of, all right, Safari Bro? Nathan Brewer, 27 months, free 6 a.m. stream. Hype! Holy cow. My gosh. RJJJJJR8222 with a $5 footlong. GA! Had the game freeze 5 times in GAC, costing me 2 GLs, 3 more fleets. I would have won. But I'm really considering walking away from this go. I know you need a more serious tone. Well, I'll give you a serious tone in a second. But I'm feeling this one. Juice. Safari Bro with the 19 months. All right, quickly. Holy cow. Let's go drop it down and get some Java Juice real quick. Woo. Hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, hold the door, hold the door. Safari Bro, hope you're happy. We're doing this stop just for you. Now you might be asking, we were just in the Kyber Club dance floor. Why are we taking the elevator? And to that, I don't quite have a response. I just like taking little tours around town. So, no, we gotta go. No, we gotta go back. We want the, no. No. No, Gary, no, why are you leaving me? No, don't call, go. Open the door! Jesus God. All right, let's try that again. Ladies and gentlemen, Gunga Droids, we were just at the Kyber Club dance floor. We were getting Jawa juice. Now we're going back up because I went down. Listen, you know how many floors this is? I mean, literally, the floors of the biggest and deadliest Star Destroyer has more layers than probably whatever planet you were growing up on. So, excuse me, I sometimes get mixed up. Are we on the right floor? Good. It's all right. Let's try this again. Gary? No, Gary. Gary, what are you doing? No. Idiot. You don't need no whatever, Gary. Quickly, Safari Bro, juice up! Woo! What do we got on tap today? I had that one. Nah, not that one. I'm feeling, yeah. I'm going to one of these guys today. Woo! You juiced up, Safari Bro? Bro? All right. Let's do it, baby. No, what, Gary, when I say let's do it, Gary, when I say let's do it, not that type of Gary, I can't hear myself. Oh. We're here once more. The most exclusive Kyber Club aboard the biggest and deadliest Star Destroyer. I don't care if you're a Twi'lek, you're a Targruta, Rodian, Jawa, Gonk Droid, Tusken, Kiadimundi Coneheads. You guys always get sensitive and I forget about the Kiadimundi Coneheads. We're here. We got everyone on staff. We got the distant memory of Grand Arena behind us. What's gonna happen? I don't know. I used to be able to know what's going on before I get into it. Now I just know that I'm gonna be smashed by some interaction that I haven't seen before, and by the time I get used to it, it's gonna be gone and something new comes up again. And then I gotta get the progression going by doing Conquest, 300 battles of Conquest to get the max crate, and then to farm the nodes that have the Datacrons in them. And then I gotta level up the Datacrons and hope that I get the right ones. And most of the time I don't get the right ones. And I have to understand what Datacrons did I get and how's that gonna work with what I have. And I know those aren't gonna be the right ones to go up against the proper Datacrons my opponent has. And gosh forbid, they have a different Datacron with different stats that I'm not normally used to, that has 90+% dodge in them. Then I gotta wonder, will I even be able to land a hit? And then afterwards I get into battle, I get pretty flipped out, and then I delete the game and then I reinstall because there's no other Star Wars game on the market. Welcome to Grand Arena Galaxy Series 2022. Nonetheless, the point I was getting at, we have someone that wants to walk away from Galaxy of Heroes, and I get it. You don't think I've had those thoughts? But then I think, look at the fun we've had in just the past 10 minutes of being here. You're not gonna find that in a lot of communities out there. We make magic happen. You and I. Oh, excuse me? Did I ask you to nod in agreement? No, I didn't. Anyways, the point I'm getting at is here, this community, this Galaxy Heroes community, Kyber Club community, it's one of a kind, and dang, Capital Games is lucky they have as magical people as we are. I'm not even gonna fix the headphones because I'm Jawa juiced out of my mind. So the point I'm getting at is, I don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get on in there. We're gonna have a good time. All right? Let's do it, my friends. Now, I just gotta say, my lip might be doing some weird motions. I was just at my mortal worst nightmare, the dentist, again. I guess, you know, my fear of dentistry kind of kept me away for like, I don't know, 5 years. And now you're like, you got this tiny cavity here, you got this tiny cavity here. So I'm doing my 3rd trip tomorrow, and I did another trip today. It's like this tiny little thing. It's like, why do you need to fix it? It hasn't bothered me. Why you gotta touch it anyways? I'm Novocained out of my mind right now. And I can't feel anything in my face. I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. You know, anyways. Let me catch up here. So RGG RA2, I'm sorry about your GAC freezing last night. I feel you. Trust me, I do. All I can say is this. I hate to say it because in a game you wanna feel the passion, you wanna take it as seriously as you can, but I think the best way to enjoy Galaxy Heroes is not take it mega competitively. Enjoy the fact that it's the only Star Wars game that's truly operating in a live service today. You can collect some heroes you never thought you could collect, and you're gonna meet a lot of fantastic people along the way. That's my only selling point to keep you around, my friend. Otherwise, yeah, a lot of bugs lately. In an interesting direction the game has been heading. Spy Hunter 499, do you think the web store will affect hoarded Google Play points along with the inbox? I wish I had an answer. I truly do. You're not the first person to ask me to Spy Hunter, but thanks for the 499. I don't want to give you the wrong. Let's just say it's an opinion, it's speculation. I want to believe no. Let me see if I can show you guys an example. Hold on, give me a second. So Marvel Strike Force technically did it before Galaxy Heroes by a long time. I think Galaxy Heroes probably saw the success of Strike Force and just like, hey, you know, we should be doing that. And you know, they should have done it. I was hoping for a PC client, and instead they just took the one thing that benefited them and not us and decided to run with it. So here's my hope. Let me see if I can find it. All right, let me put your maybe mind at ease slightly. Gary, can you get him on over, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna show him a few things before we get rolling here. So if you hop into the Google Play Point store, I don't know if you guys see it, maybe it shows up for me because I play Strike Force here and there. They had the web store for like a year now, something like that, for a long time, and they still have their variety of Google Play bundles that they have offered. Raid Shadow Legends has a PC client, and they still have the Google Play stuff. So, but a CG, in my experience, my opinion, talking to others, they're kind of the black sheep of the industry. They operate in a very old school mentality of gaming that's not really up to par with what's going on nowadays. So I don't know. Maybe they want to completely disincentivize you from being on Google and Apple and move you to the Google Play Store or their web store. Your guess is as good as mine, but I'm just going to say because Strike Force does, and that's the closest neighbor to Galaxy of Heroes right now, and they still have a variety of Google Play Point offerings, I think they'll still be there. If you're worried about it, redeem them all now, and you don't have to have that worry. You have to ask yourself, why are you hoarding? Because there's no energy in these things. They took out the energy. So it's pretty much just gear and crystals. There's crystals in there, right? I believe there's crystals. So if anything, you just redeem everything, and then you don't run the risk of missing out. So hard to say. I wish I can give you a better opinion, but I can't read the mind. The mind of CG is one of a kind. Very truly one of a kind. Bescari at the 4 months along with the Empire. Thank you so much, Bescari. Love it. We have Michael Robertson. That's the Novocaine kicking in the lip right there. I feel like, you know, it was worse last week. They had to like numb the bottom part, and then my tongue. I couldn't move my tongue, couldn't move my cheek, and I was like, oh. My player name is Tattooing Your Mom in the House. And yes, I'm in the house. Michael, when aren't you here? I feel like you've never missed a beat. It just feels that way. Always, you know, it's one of those names that just always comes up alongside Yoctor. Last dono, I swear. Can I get a Stolat for my birthday? Did you already super chat, Yoctor? I don't see it, Yoctor. YouTube scammed you. Stolat, yes. Oh no, you want the good Stolat. Yeah, I know how you are, Yoctor. Hold on. Will we play the game? Yeah, we might play the game. You know, when I get there, hold on. Stolat. Oh yeah, here we go. Stolat na Urojina. Perfect. I think we played this one before. I think it was very interesting how it worked out, but let's see. Is this the one, Yoctor? Oh yeah. That's not it. Is that where the song starts? Hold on. Sometimes it's just the introduction. Na, 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 na. All right, I don't think that's the intro instrumental. Hold on. I'll make sure we get you the full song. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Let's start that over. I thought maybe that had like an opening instrumental that kind of built your way in, but here we go, Yoctor. Stolat, yes, na. Stolat, yes, na. Yes, Jeddas. This is very slow. Yes, Jeddas. Yes, Yoctor, happy 9th birthday. Hope it's a good one, my friend. Thanks for stopping by, Yoctor. Always great to see you. Happy birthday, and here goes to another stall up. May you live to 100 plus years, however long a human life can sustain it. You're actually 12. There we go, Yoctor. I was pretty close. That was a bit, that song's a little bit, you know, a little bit lower, a little bit slower than I'm used to. Normally it goes starlight, that's something like that. But it's all right. The message got across, Yoctor, right? Dentist or Datacrons? Oh God, I'll take the dentist any day over a Datacron. At least you know what they do. Unlike CG, they don't lube you before they wreck you. At least the dentist, they're kind. They're like, all right, we're gonna do a couple pinches of Novocaine. Needle that long somehow fits into the gum, and then they try to like pat the cheeks. I don't feel anything while they're doing it. And then they tell me what they're about to do. Like, all right, we're gonna put these little spacers in. All right, I'm changing my tool. CG, they don't give you any heads up. They just wreck you, and you pay them to wreck you. Just think about it. Parma Dog, Mary Dog, Parma Mary Dog, $10. Holy cow, how am I so far behind? It is now October 22. Thank you for the $10, by the way. Almost 2023. And we still have the A-Wing, B-Wing, Droid Fighter, HMP, Droid Gunship, TIE Defender, Wookiee Tag, Jedi Council, and the Twin Tooth Attack Battalion. LOL! Let me tell you this. How about this? That says one thing obvious to me is that the game's gonna be around for quite a few years. I mean, here's the thing. Let's be honest. The thing that keeps Galaxy of Heroes going around is that it's the only Star Wars game in the market and the only one that lets you collect the character, right? So they're gonna milk it as long as they can. You know, why release it all at once when they can charge top dollar and spread it across for a long period of time and then just do like one little thing at a time? It's inevitable. I can't imagine the game not ever getting that. It's just all a question of when in CG's mind. Casual Yogurt getting cat this Monday. We'll have 7-star Watt after this week's TB, 10K energy, and all the gear to get him to Relic 7. It's gonna be a good week. My gosh, speaking of good week, man, that's not as good as your week, but that's awesome to hear, Casual Yogurt. The free-to-play account, check this out, man. Whew. 2-3 days ago, you got Jedi Knight Anakin to Gear 13, and it's just a matter of, and we got Marauder. Where's that son of a gun? There we go. We got Marauder to Relic 7 a couple days ago when I was on my little trip, and now it's just a matter of Anakin Relic 7, which I have the pieces ready to go. I have the Electrum Conductors, Krennic Relic 4. I'm thinking what, maybe, hopefully, it depends. I have been spending more energy lately on crystals before the Razor Crest drops, which have been fantastic. I'm almost to a 7-star Razor Crest, but I really should be focusing my energy attention on Cantina for the foreseeable future. So not as big of a milestone as you, but it's amazing to hear nonetheless. Then we have Million Toth getting the Executor this week. Holy cow. My gosh. Or yeah, is it this week it's coming out? My gosh, that's awesome. And then we have Yoctor. Unlock Sith Eternal this stream. Spend the $50. I'll allow. Is it even $50? I feel like it's... Listen, it's one of those things where I don't need to. You know, hate to admit it. The reason why I've been enjoying the free-to-play more lately is kind of reminds me of the older ways of Galaxy of Heroes. There's no Datacrons, nothing of that sort. You know, and I feel like if I would have spent $50, I feel like I'd be a little disappointed. Like, we made it this far, right? Why do we need to spend the money, right? It's just... slow and steady wins the race. There's one thing about this game. That's why I tell people, like when someone says they want to spend money, I ask them why they want to spend money. How much value do you think you're going to get? And, you know, usually I just tell people, if you want to enjoy the game, not be as rageful, just don't spend money because you get so much satisfaction when you finally unlock that character. Like we've been pushed for Sith Eternal since what, March? And we're almost there this month. So yeah, that's you know, it's all right. We'll get there when we get there. When we get there. Then we'll do a few more. Then we're gonna get to the Grand Arena plan because we are less than 2 hours away, and you guys know with Datacrons I need 4 hours, so we're gonna make 2 hours into 4 hours today. Joe Green 199. Gigi the Cat says hi. You interrupted his nap. That's why the felines in my circle, they're no. I've never seen a feline come close to me unless they're brought here by force. So I'm sorry. Gigi, I'm so sorry. Gigi is such a cute little baby, Gigi. I don't know if you talk to your animals like that, but that's how I am. And then Blaze Walker. Oh gosh. With a $2 says Cub's still trying to solve Crumb's jigsaw puzzle. Like, it's funny because I'm imagining, I can imagine him like still sitting in the room trying to put the puzzle together. No, they actually, I think they took him what? It was Grid in there. They had the Puzzle Masters and Cubs. They knocked it out like what, in like 2-3 hours at the puzzle part? I can't remember how long it took. I don't need to figure out what the puzzle actually meant. And then Casual Yogurt. And then we're going to get to the game plan and War Ridden, Kitsu, John McMahon, Gundams, and Vermilion 3. we'll come back. Let's get some action going here. But Casual Ogre has a very important 199 message that says, Kenobi! I haven't seen Kenobi around lately. The Datacron season's not treating him well. Jabba's not treating him well. It's not good to be a Kenobi right now, I'll tell you that. He was the king of Galaxy of Heroes, and my gosh, he looks like Viserys right now, it feels like. Ooh, that was a good analogy, Gary. You should write that down. Let's do it. Let's check this out. The puzzle took Crumb's kid 4 minutes, apparently, so 2 to 4 hours is still. No, wait. No, now you're just making stuff up. Now you're just making stuff up. I bet Crumb's kids, I'm not sure how old they are. I know he had a kid recently, but I have a feeling the second that the baby came out of the womb, he's already introduced into puzzles. He probably made his significant other like have to solve a puzzle. It's like, all right, if you want to go deliver the baby, you got to solve this puzzle first. And to do that, we got to go to Austin, Texas, and go to some abandoned road with a gate. And then there, you're going to control a rover that's on the moon. So hopefully you're not in a rush, honey. So I have a feeling that's what Crumb does in his family, which I think would be absolutely hilarious if he did more puzzles internally. Anyways, I was like, how the hell am I Chromium 3? Boy, did I really fall off. All right, oh boy, let's... Whew. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I had a mini heart attack there for a second. Like, what the hell happened? All right. Here's my problem, y'all. Here's my biggest problem. Datacrons, we knew it was gonna happen. This is unacceptable. It truly is. Truly unacceptable. You see that? I fell off. I truly did fell off. Thanks, Datacrons. You make Galaxy Heroes so much fun. But we're getting back on the saddle. We're gonna rage extra hard. Because the more you rage, the better your rank ends up being. So before we get going, let's give a shout out to Lazy Busy. Representing in WoW Patrol. There's a funny story behind it. I believe technically they're Caw. I had no part in it. I was gone, so I kind of like took a break from territory wars for the past week. But apparently, so Mon Caw, biggest rival in the game, you know, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears type of thing. I don't know how exactly, I just heard, you know, they told me about it. I was like, oh, that's funny. I just didn't process it all. But apparently, like last second, they decided to like funnel everyone into like a different guild, and it caught Maw off guard. I think they lost. I thought that was kind of funny. Like a little Trojan horse or something. I don't know. It was kind of interesting. Nonetheless, technically from the same exact guild as me, and knowing me, they probably tried reaching out, and my Discord's an absolute disaster. And they're probably, I have a feeling 9 out of 10 chance they were gonna say, hey, do you wanna do something fun? And this is my punishment for not seeing the message. So they haven't showed up yet. I don't know if they are going to show up. I will admit, I've been seeing less and less interaction with Grand Arena lately. Just from a lot of different metrics that exist out there. But anyways, let's see what they have going on here. So a few teams to look for. It's our first 5v5 with a couple of things here. Get used to seeing this team, this Rey team with Dash. I'm hoping Sith Eternal beats this, because Darth Vader's not going to beat it, because Dash is just going to keep taking bonus turns with their Datacron. So Dash is kind of a galactic legend right now. So now you have basically 1.5 GLs in a Rey team. You know, here's the great thing about Rey. She's not like my favorite galactic legend, but she's got so much plug and play viability, whereas, you know, even Supreme Kyle is the ultimate plug and play dark side galactic legend. Rey's the ultimate light side galactic legend, plug and play. Kenobi, you just got one team. Lord Vader, you really only have like one team. Master Luke, there's really only one team. If you go anywhere else, it's a worse Jedi Master Luke team. You could do, like, Rey's gonna find a way to adapt to the situation. So pretty nasty. Leftover JTR team. Darth Malgus, yikes, this could be the last Darth Malgus Datacron season. And then we have Lord Vader, and keep in mind, okay, they don't have it. The CG finally fixed the good level 9. When he applies dots, he increases mastery. Unfortunately, I don't have it. Our opponent doesn't have it, but I want to see what we can do with it. And then up on north, we got another GL just tucked away in the corner. They have a SLKR, we got a gas, Iden, and then we have some Ewok shenanigans. I haven't seen an Ewok team on defense in a long time at this end of the spectrum. Taking a look at my side, look at Jabba just caressing Lord Vader, man. Best of buds, my gosh.
Yeah, maybe Jabba is that much bigger than Lord Vader. I was gonna say Lord Vader, I mean Crumb, yeah, maybe that's the right scaling. I don't know. Lord Vader looks a little short there. Anyways, wow, what do you know? I did the same thing. I put my Jabba on defense. I do not have the good Skiff Guard Lando, Datacron. I'm not even gonna try anymore. Or at least for sure not try re-rolling this one. It's not the great one. You want the one that gives extra turn meter. No, I don't have it, unfortunately. And then we have a Lord Vader cells. Wow, can you tell we're from the same guild? And a Darth Malgus myself. So a lot of stuff up there. And then on the north side, nothing too fantastic, although some interesting things going on there. I threw Rogue One with the TIE Fighter pilot Datacron just to kind of annoy the heck out of my opponent. Then we have a Jedi Training Ray, droids, gas. So you know what? Let's have a good time. Let's see what happens. I will admit, I don't know what's going to happen at the raid tier. You know what? Let's rip up that Band-Aid. I'm going to assume, and you know what happens when you assume? You make an A-word out of you and me. We got to keep this family friendly. We know the mouse is always watching, right? So I say we just knock this part out. I want to rip out the Band-Aid. I have no idea what this is going to be like, my friends. Lord Vader Datacron has dodge. Let's see. I mean, why wouldn't it have dodge? 67%. Yeah, it's, you know. I hate to say it, but whoever, I said it already before. Whoever thought the dodge for Datacrons was a good idea, they are really bad at their job. At least this is brief moment in time. You know, we all have our low points. All have our low points. Not to say they're horrible entirely, but they really suck right now. I think someone on Reddit put it best. I hope you are eternally, I hope your car is eternally pooped on by birds. That's probably the nicest way I can feel like. You know, I hope their car is eternally pooped on until this Datacron expires, the dodge. It's like one of those things like that, like maybe do you not care that, you know, okay. Well, it is what it be. It's not 69%. You win. Yoctor, I love your optimism there. And then let me make sure I get War Rated and Kitsu and John McMum before we get too far ahead of ourselves. I don't know if this is going to work. I want to assume it does. So, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw in, what? Okay.
Incoming donation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if I want to bring anyone else into this. You know, it's like if Dash just gonna nuke them all at like once, most likely. Let's slap this puppy on here. Yeah, I don't know. GBA, I don't know. Again, Dash just gonna keep AOing. Cat is gonna just give him all these extra stats. He's gonna nuke Relic 9. Do we need Watt for Hondo? I have other plans for Hondo. I think, you know what? I don't care. It's a guild mate of mine. Oh, Lacey Basie reached out. Hey. All right. He said, hey, want me to do STHG? What is STHG? Or I will do it for fun and try to copy your moves. Oh, I can't do that. What is, hey, bud, what is STHG? They just messaged me. Perfect. So Lacey Basie must be in the chat here. He must be hanging out with us. So we're going to just kind of kick back and just screw around, it seems like here. But anyways, while they're reaching back out, we had War Ridden 19 months into Kyber VIP Plus program. Hey, G, I really hope the next Conquest character is either a C or SLKR Lifter unit or a Centel shot. We need some more Swoltar love in the game. Meet your Sir Gargan. The Thixon would be cool to have as well. Again, there is the thing that makes Galaxers. You have character collectors, right? None of those pop out and make me say it's not going to happen. It's all about a matter of timing. When they want to do, oh, something. Okay. Want me to do, it's all up to you, my friend. Try to copy my moves. If you want to record your battles. All right. Okay. I'm going to see if they can even record their battles so we can just kind of get a better idea of what's going on. Yeah, STHG is something. Yeah, it was something. They clarified it. I'm not good at acronyms. I was programmed to use as the only acronyms I can use are LOL, LMFAO, and that's kind of the extent of my acronyms. I'm always like See, and I have to use LOL, LMFAO, haha, because it just, you know, sometimes through messages, your message comes across sterner. So you got to throw in an LOL or a haha to lighten the mood a little bit, make sure they know that you're not being serious or whatever. All right, anyways, we were going to do this. Wat Tambor. I mean, maybe bringing Genos in Brood Alpha. I just don't. I think we're just honestly just throwing banners away. I don't think having more people is going to help me out. Throw in the armor. Yeah, why not? And maybe she'll survive. Maybe she won't. Maybe like one more good tank of some sort. Something pre-tauntish. Oh, I just feel like we're just dumping banners. Yeah, Cat will yeet you without a full team. Well, she's not going to insta-kill Sith Eternal, but yeah, I don't know. We're just going to get in here and just hope that it doesn't go horribly, is the moral of the story here. Gamorrean Guard, sure. All right, get that Datacron locked in. Sure, I kind of want to save short. There's a lot of funny Empire combos going. I do have 2 cooldown reductions left over, so I want to make sure I keep short just in case I need that flexibility. Oops, hold on, Gamorrean Guard. Sorry, bud. You're Relic 3. In Siege's eyes, you're a waste of their time. So let's go ahead and take them out. Never mind. We can't do that. Glad I saw that from a mile away. Do I want to use Sith Empire? All right, sure. Throw Sith Empire Trooper, I guess. Okay. 30 minutes later, we are finally in the heat of the action, my friend. Yeah, bring in Krennic. No, I still refuse to take him to Relic 5. I was really salty about that. I'm not giving him the satisfaction and taking him to Relic 5. No, not today. Not today. Unless he somehow like one-shots Galactic Legends, that I might seriously consider doing it. Hey, Pimpo reached out. What's Pimpo up to? Oh, he's Hungarian. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, all right. Lacey Basie. Let's do it, my friend. Let's get it yeeted. All right. Well, let's see how this show goes. Okay, so... all right, Dash is going to take a turn. Okay, well, half my team is dead. All right, well, let's keep moving along, shall we? I think I'm gonna link up Dash. Yeah, just a slight hunch. Maybe linking him up might be a decent idea. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe I can get 3 stacks of armor on. You know. Okay. All right. Okay. Not horrible. Let's try to keep GBA alive. All right. Let's get the protection recovery. Okay. All right. Armor. There we go. Yeah. Oh, baby. All right. We're kind of as set as we can be here. Luckily, the Link is minimizing his damage a little bit. Okay. All right. And here comes the ultimate. Luckily, it's not like the first gen ultimate. My turn. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Hey, you can't do this. Get out of here. All right. Okay, we're all by ourselves. We got to get Cat out now because Cat's now feeding stats over the Rey. First, she has been the whole time. So let's go link up, y'all. Yeah. Let's link up, y'all. Okay. Let's see how this cookie crumbles here. I would love to get her out before they go ultimate again. Okay, take your time, Gooch. Take your time. Get some shock over here. Nicely done. Okay. Come on, Palpatine. Tell me you're making progress. Tell me. All right, there it is. So there we go. I'm feeling better. Okay. All right, let's do one more round of linking here in a moment. Can I get shock on her? There it is. All right. Whew. Okay, we're okay. All right, let's link up you. What's this Datacron? Only 13% dodge, but it does have armor penetration, which we got to be careful of. Okay, 2 minutes left on the clock. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, survive. All right, I'm feeling good. As long as we make sure we keep healing up, we'll be good. Yeah. Come on. Keep that shot coming on. Don't let her heal up at all. Okay. I believe the basics unavoidable. We shouldn't have any dodge problems. Hit him back. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Almost there. Okay. All right. And light him up. Nice. All right. So for our first round, I'm guessing I'd say that went pretty well, despite losing all my teammates. But that doesn't matter because we got through and we didn't have to rage there. All right. Be gone, bot. Thank you, Nightbot. Good job. There we go. All right. Well, so far, so good. First battle was decent. Still very nasty, though. All right. Moving on. Lord Vader. Okay. Got all the good stuff. I mean, pretty much, you want armored penetration, you want dodge, deflection. We have a couple options lingering on the table for the Kyber Club to consider. Part of me just wants to go in. We just do our usual bounty hunter thing. That's likely what I'm going to do. Part of me wants to get really crazy and either do the Darth Vader Datacron here, or we do the Tarkin cheese here. I don't have GBA. I said if I had GBA, Genos and Brewed-Off, I'd probably pull up the Tarkin cheese, but we're going to keep it where it's at. We'll keep it where it's at. We'll do this. I'm thinking, you know, bread and butter. Bread and butter. Usually no complications. So let's go ahead, bring out good old Fennec. We are gonna bring out, what's the team I like to run? Yeah, you. And then we get Beskar Mando. I will admit, we haven't done this. I haven't ran the 5v5 counter in a while. Let's see, Beskar Mando, what do you got? Yas. Okay. All right, hey, Johnny Wilder with a $5. Hey, Jay, finally unlocked JMK last night. Woo! My third GL FTP. Long time viewer, your streams got me through college, tough times in my life, my love from Missouri. They don't sound like that in Missouri. I probably should have read where you're from before I added the, the connotation on the voice. But nonetheless, Johnny, it means a lot. Congrats on that Galactic Legend. And you know what? Thanks for being around for so long. It truly means a lot. Just knowing you guys, a lot of you guys have been here for a long, long time. We've done some stuff together. We had good times. We had less than good times. And you know what? You've done the same for me. I gotta admit, Johnny. Thank you so much, Johnny, for the kind words, my friend. What's the free-to-play milestone? I kind of already showed it a while ago. When we get to the free-to-play, I'll remind you. But if you need to know, just go back a little bit. I do a lot of free-to-play account tour. Missourians be like, oh, the Missouri. Oh, Missouri. I got Missouri. I don't know. I just finished watching the Ozarks like a couple months ago. You think I'd be up to par in my Missouri? Anyways, hey, Gridden, how we doing? You use BAM, no crash? Well, that's good to know, Gridden. Now, if it crashes, I'm coming after you. Okay, Grid? You good? You good? You know, Grid, we need to talk about your hair. All I hear is people complaining about your hair stealing a lot of attention. That's a problem because I need all the attention, Gridden, so you need to keep that hair thing under control. Heinzie, he was crying the other day because of how beautiful your hair was. Anyways, let's go ahead and roll this. I suspect we will be fine, right? You know, I hate to say, I have to make sure I have mods on because as I said, I was gone. I didn't remove my mods around from Territory Wars, so we have Territory War mods on right now. Okay, let's see how this goes. Here we go. So likely they're gonna get going really fast. I'm assuming that 8th Brother's dialed very well. They're gonna get some big plays running and get Maul going. So we gotta be ready for that. All right, Maul's gonna go, and then likely we're gonna go. Okay, we gotta keep Fennec alive. That is the #1 thing right there. Wow, that armor penetration making kind of a big deal here. All right, and there goes Maul. All right, we're likely gonna lose him. That's fine. Holy crap, is that armor penetration right there? Oh, it's my God, Relic 9. Okay, well, we still got the important members. But that right there is a Relic 9 Maul with 48% armor penetration. That probably caused problems. All right, well, we got to get rid of likely Maul at this point, I'm thinking. So let's go ahead, do this. Okay, let's go ahead. I think we need to, oh boy, already ultimate fully all the way. Yikes. I need to get the crit chance going so we can get a disintegrate. All right, let's do this. I'm hoping, oh boy, hopefully we can outrun Lord Vader here, but I need the crit chance no matter what. We're gonna take a little bit of a, he's gonna hit ultimate and then I can't recover health.
I'm going for a risk here. All right, hopefully I can get out there. No! Sorry, Mando, you did nothing for me in this battle. Yike-a-roonies, mama boonies. Oh boy, Mando, you gotta get in here, buddy. Okay, let's see if we can try to keep you guys around just for a little bit. Okay, well, we're turning this into a 3v5 now. Can we get rid of Maul, please? All right, that makes my life a little bit easier. Grief Karga, I can't have you dying on me here, buddy. Don't die on me. Oh boy, he's gonna die. Oh, yikes. Okay, well, that's a lot of damage there, folks. Do I keep? Or do I? I don't know if we keep it. I don't know if we keep it. Yeah. So fun, right? You know, it's so funny. This is CG's way of punishing us for hating on their game balance for Lord Vader. So they had to artificially just jack up all their stats, right? And just completely take off all cooldowns. You guys happy now? You guys happy? I don't know if I want to keep this, though. One thing I should have done, I was really hoping Mando would have gotten out there a little sooner for the disintegrate. But I probably should have just done that Una reverse card, played it safe. And then likely we weren't even going to disintegrate. Yeah, Maul is gone, but likely what we're going to do this time is we're going to bring an SLKR for the cleanup. That's the problem. It's looking like an SLKR cleanup here. All right. Okay, we'll hold it. We'll hold it. Keep it where it's at. Maul's gone. All right. The reason why I say, because, you know, with SLKR, you want as many enemies as possible to make sure he can get his ultimate going as much as possible. Maul's gonna wreck you next time. Should have started with SLKR, then use Fennec. Well, okay, keep in mind, you know, usually my track record of bounty hunters is like 9 out of 10 victory-wise. And this is kind of... Wait, was this the first 5v5 with this Datacron? I feel like... When did the Datacron kick in? It was the beginning of 3v3, right? Maybe that's why. Because I haven't... Maybe I just... This is my first time running the Fennec versus Datacron Lord Vader. And that might be why I'm like, whoa. In 3v3, we're fine. This is the first one? I think it's 5v5. Yeah, it's 8 out of 10 now. When did this Datacron kick in? I'm pretty sure it was beginning of 3v3. Is this the first? All right, well, there we go. So now we set the pace for the season. Probably, although it worked in 3v3, we probably, you know, maybe I'll be stupid and try it again. Because it's very budget friendly when you can make it work out. We would have done Zam over Boss. Well, normally, Boss kind of sticks around a little bit longer. Yeah, today was one of those days where I'm assuming the Relic 9 Maul, all the extra damage they're churning out here, Boss couldn't really stick around. But usually, Boss is around for the most part. But again, this is not the... This isn't the usual Lord Vader. It's some artificially made up, steroided, out of their mind Lord Vader. Someone's got to make this guy pee in a cup for this season. That's all I know. So the Tarkin trick still works against Lord Vader, but likely, you know what? Hold on. There's no Maul. The problem that I have is we need to make sure if we would... Number one, the Tarkin thing's kind of expensive because I need Piet, right? We need Piet. And we need someone to make sure they cleanse off Tarkin, so that way he can go all cheese mode. The other problem we have is slight chance Lord Vader could dodge as well. Wat Timbor is nice. It's not necessary, but Wat Timbor pretty much guarantees Tarkin can go cheese mode. But if the other way to solve it is if he just gets someone that's slightly faster than Tarkin that can maybe cleanse him, and then hope Lord Vader doesn't get a turn. In between here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Lacey Basie it looks like they pulled off the Sith Eternal versus my Rey as well. Okay, yeah. And now they probably saw my battle and they're like, huh, you know what? I'm probably not going to use Beskar Mando today. Okay, well. Yeah, I just, we still need to get through. Let's see, we have 2 GLs in the bank. I don't know if I want to use Luke right now. It's either got to be SLKR or we kind of say YOLO. And then, or we could do maybe Vader, but Vader also needs Piet if you're going to take out Lord Vader. Okay, let me see. Let me just run a hypothetical situation here. Got you. Throw a little bit of Piet. And then maybe bring in like a pre-taunting tank. And then we need someone that's faster than my Tarkin.
which is not crazy fast, which is part of the problem. I need someone that's like really close to Tarkin and speed, like 253. Okay, it's not quite 253, but like if assuming I can get Truth to cleanse Tarkin at the very right moment, this could work then. Thrawn to cleanse? Do I have to? Oh, yeah, I do have Thrawn, don't I? You know what? That might be the best way of going about this. Thrawn, because then I can just give Tarkin that turn, right? And then off to the races. I'm just trying to make sure. Yeah, I think this could work, right? And let's hope we can land the hit. Don't risk the dodge, SLKR, but this is more fun, right? This is more fun. Will I regret it? Yeah. But hey, there we go. Look, special accuracy. Tarkin's all about special damage, and we should be able to. You know what? It's special damage. All right, let's give it a shot. Come on, we gotta. This is one of the stupidest mechanics I've ever seen. If we get it to work, it's great. Downside is it's kind of an expensive thing once you throw Piet in there, but you know, it works. All right, let's do it. Yeah, come on, when do we get to try this though? We couldn't do it in 3v3. Okay. I'm just making sure we run through the scenario here. Part of me wants to. No, let's keep short here, bro. Let's not screw around. All right.
It's a base station.
This better work. Okay, here we go. Hopefully 4 enemies is enough to make this work here. Okay. Okay, good opening so far. That's fine. We'll fix that. All right, we're gonna mark down Short Trooper. Just make sure. All right. Let's make sure it works. There it is. Hit it. All right, you guys have fun of that.
Where is the base?
We're gonna dance for a moment.
Where is the base? Base. Where is the base? Where is the base? Base. Where is the base? Where is the base? Base. Where is the base? Base station. Release the base. Release the base.
You guys having fun? Yeah! I just would have never imagined just where the game would end up. You know what I mean? Such a dumb mechanic, but hey, it might save me a GL today. I'm gonna be so mad if they end up getting a dodge. I'm gonna be really mad if they somehow get a dodge on us. All right, I've just got to make sure we keep ahead on turn meter here. Looks like they're not moving at all over there. That's fine. We're just gonna take it all the way to like the last 30 seconds, and then we're gonna hope that, you know, it all lands at the very end. Yeah, then we'll release the base. Don't you worry. Your text is confused and frightened me, Darth Aegis. I remember when I was, I always take a look at the Datacrons, kind of give you guys a heads up, like if you are pursuing Datacrons, what to shoot for. I'm like, yeah, okay, we gotta try this, and it's unnatural. It really is unnatural. I agree. Yeah, leave a minute just in case. Well, a minute's not going to be enough to ramp up enough Emperor's traps. That's what I'm worried about. The pinnacle of gaming right here. Yeah, we have increased special accuracy, so I think we're going to be fine. You know, 51% special accuracy, so I think that'll help us out. So let's hope, right, guys? Oh, gosh. Oh, while we're waiting, we got Gundam's 33D00, 25 months, over 2 years. I was just thinking about this the other day, my friend. Time flies, but, you know, if you think about it, it's 25/8, so really, time is kind of standing still while it's moving forward. I know it's a lot to take in, Gundams, but think about it. They're getting great having you for that long, my friend. Then we have John McMahon with an 8 month saying, "Get off my lawn!" That's what Tarkin's basically saying right now. Happy 8 months. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Almost there. I'll wait till 20 seconds just in case the game needs to freeze. It's going to freeze, guys. That's all right. I can already see it right now. All right. Almost there. 400 stacks. I think we're in the clear. Right now. Don't say he's going to dodge it. No, you know, we got to stop at 420. We got to stop at 420. All right. Whew. Okay. You guys ready for this? No dodge. Please don't dodge. Don't dodge.
You may fire when ready.
Okay.
Lord Vader will provide us with the location.
I'm the best! Should have done that the first time around. Don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please. Please.
Yes, that is correct.
I love Galaxy of Heroes. Well, there you guys go. I probably should have done that the first time around. I think what I'm going to need to do, the problem with the one area of concern, if you are going to do that, like first go around, the one issue is it's a 1 out of 5 chance, potentially 1 out of 6 if you bring in Genos and Brood Alpha, but you got to watch out. The only way this really falls apart is if Maul increases cooldowns on Tarkin with when he does the jazz hands. So that's the one thing to look out for. But from the many times I've tested, it seems like it's 1 out of 5 if you're running a team of 5, and that's a risk you're gonna have to assess. Are you comfortable with? And if you bring in Genos and Brood Alpha, you get the spawnable member, and that puts it to 1 out of 6 chance. So that's the only way this fails is if Tarkin gets his cooldowns increased, and you can't get him to pull off the combo then. So it's dumb and awesome at the same time. It truly is. You know, funny enough, I could do that on the free-to-play account too. We have 1 Datacron to spare. All right, cool. I'm happy. We have a Galactic Legend still in the pocket. I'm not too mad about the Bounty Hunters. I don't really use them much aside from Lord Vader shenanigans, but we might have to relocate them for the next couple weeks until this Datacron goes away in December. All right, Malgus time. Okay, few potential scenarios here. We could maybe opt for, I'm thinking, I think we just throw a Galactic Legend at this. Yeah, probably. I was thinking maybe we bring in Darth Vader to cheese it up here, but this is probably one of those GLs where I don't really want to screw around. I just called him a GL. He is more or less our GL right now. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to Night Sister cheese it. So let's go for a little bit of view. And then, do I want to bring anyone else? Normally we could just 3-man it and it works pretty well, but I'm kind of considering maybe we do something. You missed my dono? Don't you worry, my friend. Super Chaos. Yeah, we got to take little breaks in between or else I'm not going to have enough time for you. You know how I work. The second I'm off beat, then everyone's going to be mad at me. Yeah, because we still have a second Grand Arena knockout here. So don't worry, Super Chaos. I'll catch up with you, but thank you for the reminder. All right. I say we don't screw around. Let's just go and extra armor. Okay. This, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we had 5v5 with this Datacron. We did the SLKR 3-man. Seemed to be more than enough. So let's just, there is that slight chance that, we lose the taunt and they start going after Kylo and things get a little bit scary at that point. So that's why I'm thinking maybe I bring in like a few extra backups, but I want to get as many banners as possible. So you know what? Let's just go for it. You know what? Let's do it. This guy is blitzing GA and he's worried about, oh, no, don't worry, Bob. It's okay. I understand. I get it. But don't you worry. When we get to the finish line, we'll be partying, dominating. It's just going to feel so good. So you guys ready for this? Whew. What makes Piet more so valuable? Justin, check out the video. I did a whole video going in depth in it. Long story short, Emperor's Trap. It's critical. You need it to pull up the Tarkin trick. All right. Don't screw up. Okay. Good luck. Okay, as long as we keep the taunt up, we keep them busy, we'll be fine. But as we know, things can go wrong. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, got some fear. All right, now I need to get the. Hopefully, I don't get ability block on me. All right, we got to get a cleanse in here. Come on, there we go. All right, advantage is up. Permataunt is now in play. Whew. All right, come on, get me that advantage. Good. Ooh, that's a problem. That's a little problem. All right, that's what I was kind of worried about right there. I guess we have to go all in here. Okay, don't get me ability block. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna start working on Bass. I want to get the ability blocks out of the situation here. Okay. All right, let's go. You know what? Might as well go first. She's got an ability block, right? There we go. She gone. All right, that's the problem. No. All right. All right, do not die, Kylo. All right. Oh no, that's a big problem. Big problems. All right, get the taunt back up. All right. Whew. Okay. That's a problem. Okay, that's fine. Bring him back. I need to get a heal. Going here soon. You know what? Part of me thinks I should go ultimate right now. I need to get Bastila out, and I don't want to wait much longer. I'm going for it. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a chicken, I know. But the taunt's not very stable right now. There we go. That makes it feel a lot better. One AoE should finish off her. Oh, yeah. That should get rid of her. There we go. We should be fine now. There we go. We're good. Let's get some health banners back. There we go. Put him on stun. Nicely done. You know, it's okay when you gotta jump the gun. You gotta get the play rolling. It's okay to get to that ultimate just a wee bit earlier than usual. I know, there's like this addiction. You gotta get to the maxed out ultimate charge, but gotta play it nice and safe sometimes. There we go. Great job, Kylo. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised with Kylo lately. He's been keeping up. Keeps up with the Malgus, keeps up with the Jabba. We're talking day one galactic legend. Keeps up with the Kenobis, the Lord Vader. It really is. It seems like his weak point is Master Luke. And even then, you can try to compose a way to work your way through him, if at all possible. All right, looks like Lacey Base, let me guess. Did they do the bounty hunters on Lord Vader too? Let's see. Yeah, they probably did the same thing I did. Yeah, it's seeming like that maybe in 5v5, the bounty hunter thing might be a little bit unstable. We'll have to try it again. Actually, I could actually practice this in squad arena, so I don't think we need to wait for another grand arena. Okay. All right, so we're on equal footing for the most part. Maybe they'll pull out some cheese as well, and it sucks. It would have been nice. I can still do Imperial troopers here, right? What do we got for Datacron? Let's see. Smoker ally gains prepared. All right, that's whatever. Okay, no preloaded Terminator. That is officially out of the equation. Question is, what am I feeling? Since I don't have a great Imperial trooper team, I mean, I still... Ooh, we have Iden. Ooh. Nah, I'm going to save Iden for something else. Let me... okay, we got to get around L3 taunt. That is a problemo. Okay. All right, let me compose a team here. We'll get Randy, Gideon to outrun him, yank back the Terminator, so he'll kind of be our Piet. Obviously the big D, and then... Oof. Here's the problem. I need to make sure we have a team of 5 for her. So likely... Yeah, I gotta think about it. Yeah, no Pia, it does suck a bit. That is for sure. What's left in our inventory? Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. What about, you think maybe Rebel Fighters? Yeah, you know, let's, gotta be a little careful, but you know, maybe Rebel Fighters. I'm gonna jump them, right? I'll jump them. Okay. The problem is once they get exposed trains running, it could bode as a complication for us. But I think we can do this. Colonel Stark, well, yeah, I could bring in Colonel Stark, but then I don't have a full Iden team. So Iden's more valuable to me at this point than the Imperial Troopers because I don't have Piet left over. So let me see. What do we want to use here? Probably something with... We got to save that for sure. Resistance, penetration, armor penetration. I don't really need this much grit. I just need 1. Yeah, all right. So we're going to use this one right here. Okay. Just to get that extra armor penetration. And hopefully I can run a nice train around them. Eventually get rid of the taunt. Get Finn out. Once Finn's out, I'm feeling really good. All right. Kyle Katarn time. Let's make some magic happen, my friends. Crank it up. Okay. Best of luck. Let's see what we can do. Okay. All right. What do you want to do here? I don't, you know what? Let's just get rid of the foresight. Let's just get rid of it. All right. Okay. I'm going to go for Holdo first. Let's do it. Come on. Get that train rolling, baby. Yeah. Give me a stun. You better crit him. I'll be really mad if you don't crit. Ah, you idiot. Idiot. Pull back some turn meter. Yes. All right. Keep coming. Pause the dong. Coming in full swing. Ooh, combat Carl. Let's go target. Yo, over there. There we go. Targeting. Taunt is gone. Very nicely done. Let's go do an AoE. All right. Shiga. Boom. That wasn't even his full power, you fools. All right, there we go. Holdo's out of here. Nicely done. Boy, what a difference if no preloaded turn meter. All right, get rid of you. Okay, pull back some more turn meter. Nicely done. Boy, great banners. This, I think, is a good matchup. Pretty solid matchup here. And finish him. Goodbye. Okay. And let's just go for it. Yeah. Almost there. Come on, Kyle. Want to get a play in? There we go. Not bad. Not bad. This is, I mean, yeah, we had Datacron, but I don't feel like they really drastically altered it. I probably could have done that Datacron list. Oh, Lazy Basie messaged us. Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be late if you're out and hungry, my friend. Must be hungry out and hungry. Ha ha. Lame joke. Thank you very much. That was fun, but I have to go now. It's pretty late here and I'm very tired. Want me to do any more? I hate to fight with guildmates, so I stop. Good luck. Oh, man. If you are tired, no need to take so long. Would love if you... Hopefully... All right, there we go. So it's kind of late on hunger. I think they just wanted to wait. I think they wanted to wait, hang out, say hi to you guys. It's great seeing you, Lacy Base. I'm going to see if they recorded any gameplay. I'm just curious to see. I'm going to ask what they use for the Lord Vader. All right, cool. We got through that wall. All right. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to ask. I'm just going to bother them a little bit and ask if they can go after Jabba. Just curious. I just want to get as much intel as possible. So, there we go. I'm just gonna bother them a little bit more. Late night streams here, yeah. You know, it's always funny. I always, you know, because we have people from a wide variety of backgrounds, time zones, and I always get that one person. Why do you stream so late? I guess to be fair, just like it's 5 o'clock somewhere, it's always a late stream for someone out there. Okay, let's okay, we have 2 GLs in the back. Oh, we have 1 GL left, right? Oh, what do I want him to use? So we I don't want to bother him too much. What do you guys want to see? Oh, it's that late for you, Mikkelsa? Holy cow. They said they'll do 1 more battle. What do you want to see against Jabba? I think they have Kenobi still, but no cats. That's probably a dead match for Kenobi. They don't have SLKR. Well, what would you guys want to see? Tell them to remove Datacron. See, I have a feeling Lacey probably tried. I don't see it in here. They maybe tagged me somewhere else. They probably were wanting to just see what I wanted to do. If I gotta pay more attention to who I'm fighting. Young versus Murder Bears. Rey, they already used Rey on defense here. Okay, I'm thinking, let's see. Maybe, I want to see if they can do the Datacron. Do you know about... I want to see if they can pull off the Grand Inquisitor thing. I showed you guys it was Grand Inquisitor, 2% Datacron. It seems to be pretty solid. Okay, let's well, what will you see what Lacy Base is doing? Let's keep our momentum going here. What do we have for this? I'm assuming lots of armor penetration. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. Ooh, offense up on gas sounds nasty. 40% dodge, not, I mean, it's annoying, but not the worst I've seen. I think the worst, what do we have? We had like 80% one time on like a Lord Vader. Okay, they said they'll try it. All right. Okay, let's do rebel, or hold on, alternative idea. You know what? I want to use my Grand Inquisitor. Let me check out the speed. Oh, never mind. I guess we can't use Grand Inquisitor. Let's go ahead and just reboot. Try it again. We're gonna check out the speeds on Captain Rex, and maybe I can get my Grand Inquisitor to outrun him, perhaps, and maybe we'll do like a. Oh, I don't have many cooldown reduction Datacrons. Never mind. Scratch that idea potentially. Plates. All right, yeah, fine. We'll just go CLS. Lucy's finishing GAC probably after the Lord Vader annoyance, and it's being late their time. I think they want to tap out and go to bed. 'Cause it's got to be what? I think what, Poland's 7-8 hours ahead? I think it's 7 hours ahead. So it's probably close to 8, close to like 9-10 o'clock their time. So getting a little bit late over there. Buddhist and Ben still testing. That's not today. That will be next week. And you bet you about $1. We'll be testing out Ben Solo. Wouldn't miss it unless I was somehow in the ditch because of the Hut cartels. The only thing I can worry about. So let's do it. Yeah, all right. I'm just curious though. Ooh, too fast. I couldn't pull it off anyways. Yeah, I mean, if you can outrun Captain Rex, you might be able to pull it off. Being outran is not pleasurable. So let's, I don't know, let's hope this works out. Lots of armor penetration, a couple dodges. CLS now does not have the right Datacron. I'm guessing we just want to juice up our stats somehow. Physical damage, armor. Oh, we gotta say that for Wampa. That's a Wampa Datacron. Ooh, all right. Physical damage, sure. Okay. All right. Let's go with that. All right. You ready for some look? Let's go for it. All right, man. I haven't ran this in a minute. Let's see what we got. All right. So we got to go, I'm assuming, straight for 5s. Hopefully not a lot of dodges, but luckily we're going to stun him, and he won't be able to dodge that. All right. Captain Rex coming in. All right. Give me some nice juicy counters. Let's try to keep our train rolling here. Oof. I don't know. I'm definitely feeling a bit of a damage difference here. Okay. Keep it going. All right, C-3PO stun, not the worst thing. Let's go ahead, get rid of this blind, or the tenacity up. All right. C-3PO, come on, buddy, get in. I need you. No assist. That might be a problem. All right, well, let's go. All in. Okay. AoE should be good. Not going to trigger any sacrifice. We got to get rid of him. All right. All right, come on, get rid of him. Come on, don't. I hate when that happens. Ooh, boy, yeah, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Oh, boy. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Come on. Come on, almost there. Almost there. Okay, just head it like a baby. Head it like a baby. Okay, he's taking a minute. Okay, we're fine. We're okay. Okie dokie, let's get a stun on Rex. There we go. Say hi, goodbye. All right, let's go get rid of you first. All right, okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. Just wait for this. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We might lose Luke here. All right, guys, we might be down a friend. Yeah, there's gonna be a problem. All right, stun, stun, stun. All right, we're good. We're getting out. We're getting out. Go, out, out, out. Get out now. Okay. Yeah, the armor penetration definitely clocking things up a little bit for them. I didn't feel much of a dodge difference, but that's fine. Okay. Whew. We're fine. We're fine. Moving on. Okay. Did they go off their Java? Let's see. Did they do the Grand Inquisitor thing? Let's see. Okay, they're probably getting ready for it. They're probably doing the checking out the playbook for that. There's a certain. It's weird. Like, I didn't think the Datacron would make that much of a difference, but if you have the 2% turn meter Datacron for Inquisitors, you know, the playbook, it just works out. But the second you don't have that in your playbook, it didn't work. So it's crazy how just that little bit of extra turn meter really helped out. All right, we have ourselves SLKR. However, I don't think I could run my traditional Jedi Knight Revan because I put old Ben on defense. So check this out. I put a little bit of Hondo action back here. I don't think it would have done much, but it would have been kind of funny. I tried giving it as much dodge as I could afford. It's not a lot. Here's what I will do. Why don't we go and do Darth Vader? Let's go bring out some Darth Vader here. And let me see. We need a pre-taunting tank of sorts. So why don't we... I guess Baze. Right? Do I have Baze? Oh, I don't have Baze. That sucks. I don't have a lot of pre-taunting tanks now. All right, well, never mind. That's not going to quite work. All right, yeah, because I need someone to eat up the first opening head. Yeah, we might just Master Luke it, but yeah, I probably...
I probably should have saved Shore Trooper and maybe used someone else. All right, yeah, without a pre-taunt. I mean, the only way, I mean, this could maybe work still. So if I have the revive Datacron, as long as Kylo doesn't kill Darth Vader and someone else kills Darth Vader during their turn, I can get him to revive and then the combo starts, but that's kind of a risky thing. Abusing again. Shay, I'm not the one that made the rules. You're acting like I'm pulling out an APK right now. They put it in the game. Everyone's using it at my end of the spectrum. What am I? You want me to drop to like Carbonite 4? Will that make you feel better? Abusing again. They designed it that way. We're playing within the rule sets that the game developers made. I agree with you. It's dumb. It's not abusing if they created it for this purpose. It's a dumb, but it is dumb, 1000%. He probably will kill him. Yeah, I mean, we could give it a shot. I think Lacey Basie's done for the day, so we'll give it a stab. Why not? Why not? And it will be a little sad. What I'm hoping is, because he's gonna do stun, he's gonna do AOE. It is pretty risky. I don't have Watt. Yeah, if we had Watt, they would help out a bit. Man, none of you guys pre-taunt. Y'all are worthless if you don't pre-taunt for me. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Bring in some tanks, but it's. I mean, I could bring in Bantha fodder and hopefully maybe eat it. All right, let's try this. Let's just give him some food. Here, oh yeah, we got. You can't use you. I forgot. You need a you. Problem is, if they stun Vader, I need him to die before Kylo kills him off, right? I just want this to work. I just want it to work. All right. And just a bunch of random shenanigans here. All right, let's just do it. GB, we already used it. Royal Guard, we already used Royal Guard, unfortunately. Thank you so much, AK Phenom, with $20. Once I knock out this grand earn before we hit the £3, I'll catch up with you. Yeah, thank you so much. Really means, oh my gosh, I already glanced through really kind words. You missed the bedroom setup, though. I can tell you, my parents did not miss that. You know, it's kind of weird. I was thinking about this. There's this kind of a vibe on, especially like YouTube, like less effort's better. I was always programmed to always do better than before, to be the very best, like no one ever was. And just so you know, the stuff you're seeing now, I'm not even at my peak yet. I don't even know how high we are. We're probably 10th up the mountain. That's like, you know, it's kind of funny. You know, some people appreciate like the low effort, in my mom's bedroom, and there is a certain vibe and charm to it, but that's not how I am. I'm always next building block, and I'm already thinking 10 steps ahead for a bigger future. That's just how I am. No Zalbar, what else am I going to use the guy for? Let's go for it. All right, Finn, sure. All right, we'll take him out so he doesn't actually pre-taunt. All right, Vader. I hope you don't get stunned. That's my only thing. Don't get stunned. That's it. Okay. Let's go for it, baby. Let's see. Probably should have kept Finn. I probably could have done a team with that. Just in case Vader dies. All right, that works. Okay. Yeah, because now Kylo's going to target him. All right, now I got to get it. Okay, that don't work. Yes! I'm so good at this game, guys. It's not even funny. All right, let's play some ball, y'all. Okay, let's start up with the Force Crush here. Now we're just do a couple ability blocks. All right, that's good. That's good. All right. We got to do it again. Okay. All right. A little Force Crush here. A little Force Crush here. A little Force Crush here. And then a little Force Crush here. Very nicely done. Let's roll it again and do it again. And you know what? I'm not gonna screw around with. You're gonna die off soon. I don't care. That's fine. There we go. There we go. Man, the amount of engagement in this gameplay is pretty darn high right now. I'm not going to lie. There's just so much pure, unadulterated, unaltered, unprecedented amount of skill that I am demonstrating right now. I am truly the peak of gaming right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep them coming, baby. Very nicely done. Ooh. Do I want to do that? I don't want to get countered attacked. Ooh. You know what we got to do? We're gonna have to go for a Culling Blade here in a moment. All right. I'm not gonna goof around. Let's just do that. All right. I'm gonna see if I can get a kill. That's fine. We'll come back around. Don't you worry.
come back around. Let's do it again. Do it again. Force crush. One thing to keep in mind, since we're pulling back Kylo's Terminator, we are making him a little bit thicker. He'll come back around, don't you worry. There we go. Let's roll it again. Ooh, that's a problem. That is a minor problem. I think I broke. Did I mess up the loop? I messed up the loop, didn't I? I messed up the loop. Oh, well, let's hope we don't mess it up too much here. All right, let's go for that. All right, let's go do that. Okay. I messed up the loop, I think here. Hold on. Did they dodge or something? I think they may have dodged. Okay, hold on. We just need like one more culling blade here. But I gotta get around these guys. If I do basic, all right, we're gonna do a basic here. That's not gonna hurt. Okay, he'll counter. Okay. What I think I need to do is I need to get a kill off of someone here. I'm thinking Kylo's. It's hard to say because we increased their stats, right? I'm thinking who's the easier kill? If I get a kill, I can get back into the roll of things. What are we thinking? Think him? 2 minutes left. We'll get there when we get there. Relic A Trooper, we're not going to crit him. That's one of the problems. All right, let's go for Stormtrooper. Let's see. Yeah, without the crits, it's going to be a bit of an issue. Well, we need to get back around to another turner. So let's do this. Get a taunt up. Taunt up. Hey, look at it. Everyone's taunting. Oh, no. We got him to ultimate. No, you fools. Where did the loop break? Where did I mess with the loop? Did someone probably dodged, right? Someone probably dodged. Let's see. Let's pull up the stream. All right, where is it? Let's see. Where did things go wrong? Because as long as you do force crush, basic force crush, it should work out when you're down to the final 3. And that's mostly a problem because Darth Vader lead. I probably should have done a different lead in hindsight. All right, hold on. Let's see what happened here. All right, go back. Okay, let's see. All right, where did the loop break? Where did the loop break here? All right, let's see what we got here. So, okay. All right, so went for Cole. Oh, I see. Hold on. Ah, there it was. There. Good old dodge. The greatest level of skill-based mechanic, but to be fair, what I was doing was not a very skill-based thing. Yeah, that's the problem. One dodge and it kind of the loop gets broken up. I needed that. Yeah, that's what it was right there. That's what it was right there. Oh well, at least it wasn't really my control. I didn't like my own stream. My gosh, that is true. I did not like my own stream. My gosh. Here I am asking you guys for the likes. Okay, well, we can clean that up with something. Let's work on the other stuff. He got it. He said, I will upload the vids and send the links maybe just tomorrow. That's fine. No rush. No rush. Thank you so much for hanging. There you go. Apparently they got the Grand Inquisitor, but yeah, you got to fight for the clock. They had 10 seconds left to spare. All right, what should I use here? What should I use here? There's no... but we don't have Piet, though. We could probably just send in Jedi Knight Revan to clean up the rest of this. Yeah, let's do that. Jedi Knight Revan. We're going to need... Bastila, Hermit Yoda. Ooh, we don't quite have a Jedi tank, though. That is a problemo, mi signore, mi signores. Yeah, I don't really have a good... I mean, Caddy Mundi, I suppose, taunts. But I kind of... All right, let's just Caddy Mundi, I guess. Giuhani? Yeah, I guess she kind of taunts. If yeah, you know, that might work. That might work. We just don't have the ability block. But once Hux is gone, we don't need... How much... Yeah, I guess that's where things fell off. 18% dodge. You know, not a very high frequency, but that one time it mattered. Let's see. Datacron for Jedi. Not a lot of great stuff for Jedi right now. I'm guessing we probably want just extra damage on these fools. Special damage. No, we need physical damage. Physical damage. Special. There we go. Armor. All right. Old Ben, I threw him on defense for some Hondo stupidity. All right. Good night, Lazy Base. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Let's do it. You ready for it? You ready, y'all? I think we're ready. Let's go for it. Okay. A little preloaded. They're off cooldowns, right? Yeah, they're off cooldowns since Kylo yeeted the whole team. Let's see. He's going to go for Revan first. That's fine. Okay. Kind of odd, because normally we'd mark down, you know, Hux or Sith Trooper, whatever the case might be. I feel like what we're gonna do is, you know what? Let's get some ability blocks on Kylo. Let's start up with that. There we go. That's a good way of starting. Let's get this on over to Luke. They have no advantage on him, so they'll lose the taunt. And of course, they'll gain the taunt. And let's go ahead and just do that now. Okay, goodbye. Let's go. Just drop the stun. There we go. And let's go. Which one taunts? This one taunts, right? Is it sad that I don't really know Juhani's kit? We don't really use her too much. There it is. That's the stun. All right. Let's go ahead and let's make sure. Yeah, we'll get the ability block soon. There we go. Easy cleanup. Easy cleanup. Yeah. There we go. Great. Easy. Easy. First try. Barely an inconvenience. Okay, let's keep them moving along. I mean, now that we know we're not really crunched for time, we'll make sure we give us another solid 30 minutes on free to play. But I want to get the ships. I want to make sure we get some ship practice in. Let's see. What do we have for you? All right. Whenever Empire allies target another ally with an ability. Ooh. Okay. I don't even care. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother really thinking much about this. The question is obvious. We're going to bring in... Oh no, did I give up my 69% armor? Oh no, now we're for sure gonna lose. Well, that's unfortunate. Now I'm sad. I am very sad. All right, well, that's the best I think we have there. I'm mad now. Juhani's relic icon should be a ball of yarn. Yay! There you go, Yoctor. Hope you feel good about yourself. All right. Ungans and droids, getting money components. We are starting off 5v5 on the right notes, the right beats. The greatest Datacron player of all time is bringing out the beast, the one and only. Let's see if they're primed and ready for this season of Grand Arena. Let's see what happens. Clench your cheeks. Grab a box of popcorn. Sip a Java juice. Let's get into the action. All right, here we go. Are we going to get stunned? All right. Ooh, that was a little concerning. Healing immunity. All right, we got to get plays moving. We got to get rolling. Oh, boy. Come on. Let's get some turn meter. There it is. There we go. We're off to the races. Wampa coming at the right hook, left hook. Iden trying to bounce the situation back in her favor with the cleanse. Let's see what happens here. A couple counterattacks. Liking it. We're going to roar. Juicing up them juicy stats. Get a couple counterattacks. Left hook, right hook into Share Bear. Boy, she's eating up the punches. There we go. Wampa coming in. Come on. Come on, baby girl. You got the plays. You just got to believe in yourself. We believe in you. All right, getting a bit low on the health protection. I don't like this. I'm not liking this. Uh-oh, come on. We need to heal back up. I need some bow protection. Not quite there yet. Another roar is all I can do. There we go. Damage over time. Doing some work. Here it comes. There it is. Nice. One down. All right. I'm trying to see why this is a little tricky right now. Might be the Datacron. Scream. There we go. Looking good, baby. Keep it going, honey. We've got to get around this taunt. I need some of a bigger value. All right. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice couple. Oh, there we go. Taunts down. Scream! Good. Iden coming in. Nah, third time's not the charm, honey. All right. She's open. We need a good. Oh, no. That's fine. We'll come back around. We'll come back around. Hit him. Nicely done. All right. She's going to probably die off here in a moment. Get the cleanse. Unfortunate. We got to adapt her die just as well. Keep working. Scream. All right. She getting hungry, baby. Come on. Sorcerer's putting up a fantastic fight here. Fourth time? All right. I need a bigger priority. I'm going for you. Okay, drop it. Let's drop it. Let's drop the adapter die. Ah, you idiots. All right, come on. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Come on, give me Darth. Yeah, go, finish. No, finish him. There we go. And then there were three. Will they survive the vengeful wrath of Wampa? Well, it's not looking too good for Iden, I'll tell you that much. All right, couple of hits coming in. Let's go for another one. No. Cleanse coming in. Boy, great timing is all that. Scream. All right. Come on, baby. Come on, you got this. Take it. Boy, they're putting up a great fight. They're doing all right here. Protection back up and running. Come on, we got to ramp up a little bit faster, honey. Come on, baby. Let's go, Scream.
All right, let's go. Let's start working over here. All right, they're slowing down. 2 minutes up on the clock. Don't worry. Just believe. Believe is the key word. All right, let's drop that. Come on. There we go. After Die's gone. Let's go. Work fast. Work fast. Come on. Push, push. Ah! That's fine. We're going to get there, baby. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. Okay. Come on. No, no, no. They're knocking, but they're not coming in. There's a no stun policy around here. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Basic. Oh, probably should move over there. That's fine. Let's go for you. Go, 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 go. All right, drop it. Don't kill him. All right. Oh, they still have it. All right, let's wait. All right, come on. I need him to drop a dash or die here. All right, not looking too hot. There goes another cleanse. Yeah, it's not looking too good, y'all. Not looking too good. Shore Trooper's doing fantastic. This battle's all coming down to Sherry the Shore Trooper. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Healing immunity. All right, you know what we're going to do? They don't really play well on auto, but we're going to trust them. Let's hope they can do the last minute all on their own. All right, adapter die still in play. We got to get that off. There we go. All right, come on. Coming in. 1 minute left of the clock. I think I got to step in. They don't usually, yeah, they don't go for it. That's the problem. There we go. All right, down to the final push. All in, all in. You got to go. You got to go. Come on. 46 seconds left on the clock. 45. It's not looking too good. They're ramping. But Shore Trooper just ain't going down. Come on. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on. 30 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, Shore Trooper's not taking any of it. None of it today. Look at that. Resist, 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 resist. Do we have some baked in anti-Wampa mechanics here? I think so, guys. Wow, Shore did a really dang good job here. Look at that. It looks like they were barely touched. Looks like they were barely touched here. You got to get that going. There you go. Yeah, that's it for them. Oh! Oh, no! Does it count that she died? No! Let's check the stats on that Shore. That's probably all it was. Couldn't get the healing immunity to lock in. Not nearly as many damage over time. To be fair, my Wampa wasn't quite Grand Arena modded. I think I still have my Territory War mods on, and it's not really ideal. Let's see. What were my mods that we had left on here? Let's see. Wampa, where you at? Wampa, where you go? Wampa. Wampa. There you are. I mean, these aren't horrible mods. Yeah, this should be like offense or something down here at Tenacity. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that would have made a huge difference. We just could not get through. Could not get through Shore Trooper's Tenacity. There you go. Luckily, today's not a high competitive day. Lacey Basie need to peace out here. But in a more competitive situation, that could have made all the difference. In a Grand Arena, like top 10 environment or something like that. Yeah, that made a huge difference right there. Big difference right there. Yeah. Yeah, it was a tenacity problem. Like I could have remodded a little bit for offense for my Grand Arena mods, but when you're not getting healing immunity on, you're not getting the dots, the stack on Shore Trooper, and you're sitting majority of the battle behind them, you're not going to get too far. All right, good news is there's not a full team. Let's see. We're probably not going to do a full clear run today. Let's do Seppies. Let's just make sure we get through this. Yeah. You know what? No, I want to do this. Nah, never mind. You know, I'm not going to screw around. Iden the Shore Trooper is already enough to handle. And drop that on. All right, Grievous, let's clean this party up. Yeah. Damage for tenacity goes away. Well, yeah, the unique ability goes away. So it's just they had just a lot of tenacity on him. Like I'll be surprised. Yeah, there we actually got a buff immunity on. There we go. All right, like see, at least Grievous, they kind of have baked in mechanics to like increase their potency throughout the course of the battle. Let's see. Give me some target lock. Oh boy, this actually could be a little. Oops, that was a bad play. Healing immunity. Go here. All right, let's go drop down some extortion over here just for the moment. There we go. Let's go target someone else that does not have healing immunity this time. Okay. I'll see if I can get a stun. Don't kill him. All right, there we go. Just don't want him cleansing right now. Yeah, you know what? B1, I forgot. B1's not all that ideal. Yeah, now we have healing immunity. It's funny how that works. Huh?
Yeah, it's always interesting how that pans out. Let's get some Terminator to our team. Don't kill her, though. Don't kill her. That's fine. Good job. All right, let's keep going. All right, and there we go. Healing unit should help us out. Okay, let's... Come on. Don't let him cleanse. There it is. Must be nice when the healing unity shows up all of a sudden. And... She go. There we go. All right. All right. Can Iden 2-mana Grievous if they're idiotic? And the AI, that is. Technically, you could. I've done it before. We did it with the Stormtrooper cheese, but it's one of those things where I don't know if I would want to bet on it because there's definitely a bit of RNG involved. All right, how does this work again? Pablo Escobar. It's 25% extra speed. Yes. Okay, so let's pull up the boomer calculator. All right. We have ourselves 266 times 1.25. And then we got to add the lead afterwards, which I believe it's what, 30 speed, correct? Correct. 30 extra speed. So that puts me at 362. I think my Gideon should be able to outrun that. Let's do it. Let's go, 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 go. Imperial Troopers. Yeah, Gideon should be able to outrun. I'm assuming I still got mods on. Yes, we do. Let's go. You. Oh, but then we ran into the problem where we don't have a full... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to just do this. You, and then we don't need a full... We don't need a full Iden team. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And... I don't know. What do you got for me here? Yeah, I don't really need any of this crap. We're good. Just send it on an all natural. What's this do? I don't care. I'm not going to... No, I don't want to... I'm not reading it. I don't even care. Let's go. Send it on in. Freaking activate this Dark Trooper here, baby. All right. Hopefully I didn't miscalculate anything. Oh, why would I miscalculate? I'm amazing. We all know that. Let's go yank back that Terminator. And just go for it. There we go. Great assist there. Who needs PS? All right, let's do a basic. We're good on Terminator right now. Oh, yeah. Look good. Over here. Yep. Increase cooldown. Send it home, baby. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful time with the drop. Let's go work over on a Wicked. And stick a bit of faith. I wish the Ewok Omicron was a bigger deal. I don't know. I wanted a reason to go all in it, but even on the free-to-play, it's not that complicated of a team to beat. I think it's mostly an offensive team. Send them out. There we go. Nicely done. 65 banners. I'll take it. Okay, where are we on time? All right, in 9 minutes, we're going to hop over to free-to-play. Well, let's get some ship practice in. Always need a good round of ship practice, because let me guess. Profundity, Executor with IG 2000 and Holdo? Let's see. Why am I'm just way too good for this game. You guys act like these tactical scanners are sunglasses. You think these are made up? No! I literally see my opponents move before I see them. All right. I'm just that good, Yakta. There we go. Thank you for ego boosting me there. All right, let's go do a little bit of ship practice and hop over to free to play. Let's go. Gary, you ready? All right, I'm taking off without you. I don't know what you're doing. By the power of all that is holy upon me, RNGs I call upon thee, transport me through the telepaths of you. I'm just, gosh, I wish I could teach you guys how to teleport. Test.
There we go. Ground control to Gary's mom. We're taking off. All right. We got a couple of interesting things we're going to be doing here today, so I need you to buckle in, relax. You ready? Let's do it. First things first, I am the realist. We're gonna get our Malevolence practice on. We've been very good about this, so we like to run. Why am I brain farting? Hold on, I'm brain farting right now. Why am I brain farting? Hold on. Now I'm brain farting. Where's my cheat sheet notebook? Hold on. Oh, that's my handy dandy Imperial guide for domination. Where is it at? Is that my notebook? That is my notebook. Okay. And all right. You see, I was on the right track. We were on the right track here. And then we're gonna obviously reinforce with whatever else we have left over, and we this. This is just way too important. And there it is. Okay. Genos and Spy, Ultra Drone, Iden. All we have to do is we just gotta make sure Genos and Spy survives the opening hits. They always target Genos and Spy. Wait, let's make sure we have mods. Please tell me we have mods on. Okay, we got our mods on. Whew. Spy blitz down the Y-Wing. You know how it goes, Viper. Now let's make sure that Grievous knows what's up. So far, we've had a really good record of one-shotting the Profundity. Let's not mess that up today, please. Okay. Let's play. Yeet. I don't need any more reinforcements. Let's go for it. Woo! Okay. I hope that Spy... It all just comes down to Spy not dying, which usually doesn't happen, but I probably shouldn't have said that. Here we go. All right, on the Spy they go. All right, we're fine. That's it. Now, I don't need them to... Okay, good stuff. Let's do it. We're going to clean up Spy. All right, we got to get Vulture droids set up on the Y-Wing. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Targeting them. All right, and we're going to send it. Send them on home. God, that's amazing. It hurts the blessed of mobile game talent. Okay. Okay, we gotta go all in over here. I'm not gonna use this right now. Yeah, it's too basic. Okay. We gotta bring in Bomber now. Actually, this is looking really good so far, though. Usually I lose a few folks by now. Let's go for it. That'll really slow them down. Let's keep working on Dash. Come on, let's finish him off. Oh, God, I'm so good. Oh, God, baby. Baby, who you got for me? Goes a little too late. All right, let's see if we can finish up. Honey boy. Bye-bye. See you later, alligator. Wow, this is my best Profundity run I've had. Best run we've had so far. Okay. Basic over here. Basic over there. Basic over there. Send on! Nicely done. Nuh-uh. Wow, Spy. You did great work today. Great work today. Do we have all... I don't think we're going to need ultimate today. Usually we get the ultimate in. Not today, my friends. Nah, yeah, this is almost too easy. I'm starting to think that the Executor may be the better defensive fleet. I hate to say it. Executor, we didn't have a real counter until, several months later. It was months later before the finalizer came into action. And I'm just going to do that. We don't need anything fancy. And send it. Come on, you know you want it. It's okay. Thank you. It's a natural talent. What can I say? All right, Executor time. Now, I think we tried this once, and it didn't work out well because there's a lot of Relic 9, IG 2000s. I did it once. It didn't work out too well, but I was with the Negotiator. I think I remember what happened. I think our clone sergeant died way too quickly. It was this, right? I'm gonna bother Pimpo. I'm pretty sure we did this once and it didn't work out too well. But I'm willing to try it again because I think I've upped my relic levels. Yeah, he's now relic 7. He's got 6-stop mods on. Oh, he said don't do it. It's not good anymore. All right, well, that was my experience before. All right, never mind. We'll give it a shot. It's not very... Okay, let's see. Let's see, maybe it'll work out today. My experience is it's not very good. But you know what? Today just might be that day. Okay. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. Info, man, you gotta make this more organized for me, dude. I can't see nothing. Alright, well, never mind. You know what? I'm just about to go in here and then just YOLO it. Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, nice. Okay, hold on. That's more like it. There we go. Okay. That's what Papa needs. Alright, yes, I had the right thing. Then we gotta do 5. And then we gotta bring in Older Public. But yeah, if you're going up against a Relic 9 IG-11, or IG-2000, it's not gonna work. Most likely, but you know what? Oh, I don't have Wedge. Well, let's hope that's not gonna bite me in the butt. Alright, we're just gonna go with it. Okay, let's do it. Kenobi. This is gonna be tricky. But you know, why not? Let's see what we got. Alright, so basically the trick is we gotta get blowed up. Pop a taunt over on Clone Sarge. And the rest is up to RNG's. Let's do it, baby.
Hello there.
Alright, here we go.
Another happy landing.
Alright, Plo's gonna go. This is the taunt right. Yep. And fingers crossed.
Hello there.
Here it comes.
Hello there. Hello there.
That wasn't pretty. That was not pretty. Alright, I need the kill. Let's go. And that's why it doesn't work against Relic 9 IG-88. You just have a hard time getting that last bit of the kill. Go for it. Alright, at least we got that out. Okay, let's see if we can maybe bounce back. It's not horrible, but I have like no good tanks left. Man, I should have brought Gar Suxon. Let's go. Ahsoka time. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah. Let's get the tenacity up off. Okay. Hey, please don't dodge. Okay, not bad. Turn meter? Okay. Basic? Oh, come on. All right, Anakin, one more turn. Okay. Sorry, my inner Nicki Minaj came out there. Let's go above the spell. Okay, all right. Not bad so far. You know what? I think we should. Nah, never mind. Healing immunity stuff. I was gonna say let's take advantage of that healing immunity. All right. I'm going on. Okay. Okay. Don't dodge. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, one more hit. Ooh, I'm going here. I'm hoping the AoE kills off him. Ah, no. All right. Come on, Anakin, you have an AoE for me? Come on. Sniff him out. Yeah. Oh, honey. Yes. Baby. Tough call. Alright, I'm gonna go for the days. I want more reinforcements, but we'll do this. Okay. I know I probably should bring in 5s, but look, I'm making so much progress right now. Alright. There we go. So that's another reason why the days is gonna slow that down. Teampo! I know luck might be a part of the equation, but you gotta remember there's an X factor when you're running as the king of Triple B. Because I'm just naturally born for this. There we go. Please, one more time. Thank you. Very nicely done. Alright, one more battle. Why not? My gosh, we are on fire today. We are on pure, unadulterated fire. Let's go wrap this party up with a little bit of canoe action. Because why not? Let's get, only downside is we don't quite have a tank, which is a little bit annoying. Anyone else want to join this cause? Sith Bomber, here we go. I probably should put Sith Bomber in. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, we probably should do Sith Bomber. Here we go. Let's go. I love you, on all that. Me too. Let's do one more round, please. Okay.
Long live.
No time bomber, but I don't need him. I just need wins. I win no matter what. Here we go. Okay. I hate when they do that. All right, we need to get some foresight on the board here. Ah, boy, that sucks already. Well, a little annoying. All right, there we go. Taunt is up. All right, here comes the sweet spot. All right, let's go ahead, bring in the one and only, the thing that really carries this fleet. Okay, we want to, you know, I want to go for Poe. Yeah, let's do this. Go for Poe first. I'm not goofing around. There we go. Drop some of these puppies on him. Yeah. Wow, what a great taunting tank right now. Ooh, that hurts. Come on. Go for it. Okay. Finish up. Nice. Good stuff. All right, let's get some target locks. Just moving around. Go over here. Uh-oh. Don't kill my Vader. They always go after my Vader. There's got to be a hard code for this. Really annoying. Oh, well. We'll have to roll without him. All right. See, look, a proper taunting tank now. Look at it. This is what CJ, I don't know if you know, but this is what a taunting tank should look like here. They actually need the taunt. They actually have to do something. Okay, we have insta-kill coming soon. Let's bring our Emperor Shuttle. All right, fix you up. Nicely done. Get rid of him. Nice. Wow, a little late on the taunt there. Come on. Almost there. Come on, let's wrap it up. Nicely done. Goodbye. And send them home. Banners, please. Thank you. I'll take that then to go bag. Oh, come on, Scimitar, get out of here. Oh. It's a little hot, this TIE fighter, y'all. Well, there we go. That was a lot of fun. Give it up for very well ran Grand Arena, and next Grand Arena, I'll show you the few battles they recorded for us. Great seeing you, Lazy Face. We got another Grand Arena, but more importantly, it's great to be in the Empire today.
Good stuff. All right, we have 23 minutes. Let's hop over to free-to-play. Let's get double victories in our belt, shall we? Chromium 3, we did great in the free-to-play 3v3. I think we only lost 2. One because of lack of time. The second one was big uphill battle against GP. Let's introduce our opponent real quick. Representing S-Hig. On the other side of the hall table, looks like a Sith Eternal pusher. 3.6, a little bit more GP, but I think we got it. Let's go for it. I was spot on. Thanks. I've been practicing. Let's see if we can make some action happen up against our named opponent. Do I dare check my defense? SLKR holding strong. Jedi Revan loves to get those oddball battles. Oh, shoot. I'm an idiot. I forgot to put Qui-Gon on defense. Whoops. We have Qui-Gon Omicron next Grand Arena. I'll make sure I remember that. Oh, actually, how about I just do it this time around? No holds on Savage, no holds on Iden. Did my level 1. I'm really mad about my Qui-Gon. Shoot, I'm mad about that. Yeah, he's literally Qui-Gon. All right. Shorty didn't give me any defensive holds. That Arnold guy always lies. He said that character's great. My level 1 character's not doing anything. All right. I'm not even going to bother thinking twice. I'm sending Imperial troopers here. Do I even look at the speeds? I mean, I feel like it's, yeah, don't even look at, I don't want to look at this. I literally wasted 2 seconds of my life there. Let's do it. Give me some Imperial trooper daddy action here. Yeah. My Piet is looking good. I have my Gideon. I'm almost to my goal speed. You know, we're working there. 350s where I like to hit, but 331's very good for this neck of the woods, and that's going to outrun a lot of Darth Revans out there. So we kind of got this team almost dialed in. 7-star Dark Trooper. I kind of postponed the gearing. I want to gear up my Savage a little bit first, but we will be gearing up Dark Trooper shortly. But all that means, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and Germs, as we're about to activate the Dark Trooper, followed by a lovely Imperial garrison. Let's go. Send it on home. Let's do it, baby. Woo, is there a character faster than your rail account? Maybe SLKR. I'll check. I'll check in a moment. All right, here we go. All right. Hold that. Yeah, just get him out. Let's get, just finish him off. You know, we don't got time for that, right? We got plays. We got moves. All right. Boy, this guy, man, he's like, chop, chop. I got better place to be. Over there now. Let's play fetch. You want to do it again, bud? All right, apparently not. Here we go. Drive by from Gideon. Let's just go ahead and put him in the grave. My gosh, it's a literal massacre. It's a literal massacre. We're going to be put on trial for the crimes commenced on this holotable today. My gosh. Oh, boy. Dark Trooper coming in. It's hard to believe this guy's even like gear 9. It really is. Keep pushing, moving along. Did this team even blink? You didn't even like give a chance to catch their breath. 75 banners. We'll take it. Nicely done. All right, next up we have, all right, we have one good Datacron. Remember, we got the one good Datacron. The question is, where do I use it? Do I use it for Palpatine Mara Jade? Do we use it for Vader? Do we use it for Tarkin? We have a lot of flexibility here. I guess we'll have to wait and see, right? I kind of want to solo those Geonosians. Maybe solo Geonosians with Vader, right? I think solo, yeah. I'm thinking that. Palpatine Mara. Definitely a couple ways to go about it, for sure. Definitely a few ways to go about it. This team, we got it. This is the trickiest team we have here. We just got to be careful we don't mess around too much. We have the counterattacks baked in. This is probably going to be our trickiest battle here. And they have Zeta, so they're going to stop turn meter. I don't know if I can Vader soul this because they're just going to keep counterattacking me, right? I know what I could do. Let's see. How fast is this team? Let's see. How fast are they? 252. Ooh. They have TIE Pilot Omicron? They don't. What are you dialed in at? Oh, gosh. Coin toss. I could do Vader withdraw, maybe. Do the Geos? Yeah, I'm thinking here's what we're going to do. We're going to... I'm thinking here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Vader Thrawn here because I can outrun him. We're going to get the turn passed over. Yeah, we should be able to outrun him. I probably should double check to make sure there's no like secret tricks here that I'm missing out on. Yeah, we're good. We'll be able to outrun him. And then we use the Vader here. Then we can use Palpatine Mara Jade. Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't need Thrawn. Vader is going to give himself 16 speed. You guys are so smart. Yeah, thank you. 16 speed. And then hopefully Palpatine Mara Jade Thrawn can handle the Geonosian team. Okay. Is this enough? Well, it almost beat us through the Kylo Ren today, and there's no dodge here, so I would think it would work, right? I say we just do it and just suffer the consequences afterwards. You ready for this again, Vader? I'm bringing Conja Club in. All right. Boy, this is going to be a nice win. We just got to be careful that... All right, we should be able to outrun them. Okay, full send. Here we go. Papa Mara J for the first order. Yeah, the problem is they have anti-turn meter. Anti-turn meter. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to. Oh, Wat Tambor. Now that is interesting. Wat Tambor. You know what? No, I can't. I can't use Datacron. Then sorry, Wat. All right, just get him on Ender. Okay. Let's just not screw it up. Okay. All right, let's go for it. So we got to make sure we just pretty much just keep using Force Crush. Oh, shoot. I really, even if he gets a bonus turn, it shouldn't be a huge problem. Oh, he doesn't have dominance. Oh, cool. That's great. All right. Well, let's just do basic then. Okay. All right. Now, here's a bit of a problem. I can't loop anymore. I kind of went a little too quickly here. Okay, we got to make sure we do this right. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We got to get rid of Kylo. We got to get rid of that guy over there. You think you basic on OG Kylo? I feel like I got to call him right now. Yeah, I think we got to call him. Yeah, we got to get rid of him. I think we basic crew. Well, basic crew Cole here. I'm thinking that's going to be the way to go. Yeah, I'm going Kylo Cole. Yeah, let's just get him out of here. I'm not playing that game here. I say we get an ability block. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Force crush it. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna wait until after they take a turn. I think this is enough. There's no sense in playing it. Not. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go for it now. It's getting a little toasty. Yay! There we go. That's a huge, as I told you, if you can somehow, by the luck of the gods, get the Datacron, it's a huge thing, because a lot of you guys have a Relic 7 Vader sitting around. It's basically a free galactic legend, if you are fortunate enough to get it, which it took us quite a few tries to get it. All right, Palpatine time. Let's get Thrawn in here. Actually, I like Mara Jade over here, since I'm going to be using her most of the time. Get a little bit of view, and then we can throw in that. Now, I wish I had a second one, but we don't. Krennic, sure. Datacron, we can't throw one on. Mara Jade holds us back. Let's just double check the speeds, make sure we're not gonna have a problem. 230, I think Thrawn is fine. We can outrun him. Anyone else? Usually we gotta watch out for these guys. 222. Okay, we are gonna play this nice and easy. There we go, 235. Let's do it. Definitely is overkill, but ain't no party. Oh, like an overkill party. So let's go ahead and let's do it. Send it on in. All right, send him on in. We don't want to screw around. Okay. Ooh, can I just fracture? All right, here's what we're gonna do. Let's get this party rolling first. Get me a stun. Give me stun. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, push that back. Nicely done. Link it all up. Very nice, very nice. Let's keep the shocks popping along. There we go. Let's go ahead. Get some of that. Oh, yeah. Throw down the fracture. Oh, yeah. Frass. Ability block. There it is. There we go. Dropping that down. Oh, yeah. They have no chance. Get them out of here, my friends. Goodbye. 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 I agree. I love Mara Jade Yachter. One of my favorite characters. One of my favorite characters. All right, please no Malevolence. Please no Malevolence. Okay, no Malevolence. I saw they had a Malevolence, I think. Shoot, that's a problem. This is a problem. All right, what's the gear level on these ships here? Okay. Ooh. Okay, we need to reassess here. Hold on. I don't know if I can full clear. I mean, we're gonna try, right? It doesn't hurt to try. I don't think I have quite the right amount of firepower for ships. Hux is not ideal against them. Maybe I'll be lucky. Maybe it's like garbage gear. I mean, gear 12 is usable. Let's see, what's Sun Fac? Yeah, that was gear 12, right? We're definitely at odds here, and then I have to hope I can win a Chimaera mirror match, and we're gonna be a little bit slower. Try south first. So we're gonna do this anyways. It's not taking away from the rest, right? So no, we're not doing that. We're gonna use our usual crew and hope that's enough firepower to accomplish our goals here. We don't have a full fleet. We don't have a 7-star finalizer. Definitely not incredibly ideal, but we're gonna have to just work with what we have. And we don't even have a full Empire fleet. All right. This is going to be a tough one here. Maybe what we're going to do is we're going to be able to have a couple of leftover teams and we can get through the south, and maybe that will help us secure a win. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. It's definitely not easy, so we got to send it, and we only have one shot. We don't have backup fleets. Let's go for it. Crank it up. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do here. Sunfac's basically going to be taunting the whole time. So we might as well just like get the hunted on him, kill him off so we can start getting the bonuses. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go for some stuns. There we go. All right, Kyle, I know this is some intense gameplay right now. Let's go get some Terminator going. All right. Okay. That's where we start falling. I have no way of cleansing. I have no way of handling this play. We need to get some advantage on us, so let's keep pushing Terminator to us. Okay, we got to get Sunfac out fast, guys. Gear 12 is still a meaningful ship. Still putting up a decent fight. We have to get him out, and then we can maybe work our way around. Okay. First order special force, let's do it. Bring him in. Sunfac's going to be gone. Luckily, there's no hyena that gives me a chance at winning this. All right, there we go. Okay. Let's go for spy. Give me a nice hit. Give me a good stun. Oh, that sucks. Pass another turnover. Let's try again. Hit him. Yay! We're looking good. Hold on. All right. Down to the final push. No hyena. No hyena. Razor Crest. Okay. Interesting. Oof. Okay. This is the original Vulture Droid, right? I always forget. How do I even tell? This is the original one. Right, that's the original one. That's the original one. Texas, yeah, it's got more health bars. Okay. I say we just try to... Okay. Oof. Okay. Stay with me. Let's go ahead and just do AoE for right now. Oh, that was a... Get him out. Okay. Now we just gotta get Razor Crest out of stealth now. Okay, come on, Razor Crest. Why are you playing me like this right now? Get rid of this overcharged. No, don't kill anyone. Come on! Oh, it's like Geno's in spy cheese right now. I don't want you to kill them. All right, he's open. Let's get some work going. All right, quickly, go before they get more reinforcements in here. Okay. All right, come on, pop some nasty hits on this fool. All right, there we go. Oh, I say we just go for it again. Come on, almost there. Come on, get in there. All right, come on, baby. Come on, like, come on, baby. Come on, almost there. Just send it off. Just get him. All right. Whew. We got lucky. If there was Hyena Bomber, I would say there would be almost no chance of doing it. Whew. Okay. Now we're not out of the woods yet. I still got to figure this out, and I do not have an ideal Imperial fleet. We're not running with a lot right now. I got to cleanse. Basically it. That's not even a cleanse, right? It's not even maxed out. Yeah, it's just some protection regeneration. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's see what we can make happen. Luckily, it's not a full Empire fleet that they're even running. But, you know, they might get to insta-kill a little bit faster. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. I'm going to definitely... Ooh. I gotta get... I know... Yeah, we don't have any options here. I'm just going to try to get Anakin out. It's a damage there. Hopefully, we got a couple of AoEs that can burn through this. All right, here we go. We're just get one taunt up. Hopefully, Bomber gets the protection up off. Come on. Oh, there we go. We resisted. All right, I think we need to heal right now. We definitely need to heal up. Okay. Come on, there we go. Nice buff dispel on Annie. All right, no unending loyalty to deal with here. But we're taking a lot of heat. We're taking lots of heat. We have no target lock. We got to get target lock on. All right, we got to get Palpmobile in here soon. Oh, boy. Come on. Perfect timing. Perfect. I needed that. We needed that big time. Okay. Go ahead, fix them up. There we go. Got buff immunity on, although it won't stick around for long. Okay. Ooh, I'm taking way too much heat. I need to get around this last taunt, but by the time I get around it, there we go. Buff the spell. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Go, go, go. Oh, so close. So close. Finish him. Don't heal up. Come on. I need to get him out. We need to get him out. Pull back turn meter, please. Or do we get Vader? I'm thinking Vader assist here. Let's do Vader assist. And then we're going to get one more attack. There we go. All right. So one attacker gone. Taunt's coming back online. We're likely going to lose our Bomber here shortly. I think we're a little... They're ahead of us, right? I think they're going to get an insta-kill before we do. We're a little outgunned in that regard. Okay. All right. There goes our Bomber. He did a great job. I just hope we don't get an insta-killed on him. Not looking good. Not looking good. Come on, baby. Just get me... Oh, boy. Yeah, they're one turn ahead of me. Yeah, they're going to get that insta-kill before we do, unless we have some way of counteracting it. It's not looking like it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in another reinforcement. Let's see if we can try to do this. Okay. All right. It's not going to do a whole lot, but we're going to... Yeah, I can't really do much with it. I say we hold it. Yeah, let's just hold it for right now. And that's that. Yeah, insta-kill's going to be coming here right now. Yeah. We're 1 star behind. If we maybe had that extra star or maybe a TIE fighter, could have maybe done something different. I'm going to see if maybe I can get one more character. We just got to survive one more turn. One more turn. One more turn. Let me get an insta-kill off. Come on. Let me get an insta-kill. No, don't finish me off. Don't finish. Oh, no. Come on. There it is. Oh, and of course he hides on me. All right. Well, we're going to do this. I don't think we have any cleanup whatsoever. I want to get rid of Boba Fett. Let's get rid of him. Oh, Houndstooth, you son of a gun. You escaped certain death once more. Come on. Let me see if maybe I can get like... Oh, yeah, now you shove. Wow. How brave of you. You're so brave. So brave. All right.
last reinforcement, but yeah, it's not gonna do much. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, baby, come on. All right. Good news is we got at least a ship out, 2 extra banners. We need to get through one more zone. Need to get through one more zone here if we need to get this win today. Definitely a couple of fleets short here. Okay. Good news is we still got teams. We still got teams. We just got to figure out how to split them out. We have Geonosians. We got First Order. Let's get ourselves through this. What's the speed on Piet? Let's check it out. 315. Okay, I can work with that. That's First Order manageable. Through 270. Okay. I'm thinking. What was the gear on the other team? I'm gonna hope that Geonosians can handle this. I know it's asking for a lot. But it's kind of what we got to deal with here. Let's go bring you in here. Get you. Okay. And Datacron, I don't know. We don't really got much to work with anymore, but we'll go for extra physical damage. Okay. Woo, let's do it. Get on in there. Let's make sure we don't let them get a Terminator train rolling. Okay. All right. I say. We don't want to get them rolling because remember, Piet gets Terminator passively. We need to get some easy food off the table. I say we go for you first. So let's do this. I'm just a little worried that if we attack, Piet's gonna get Terminator and get him rolling. I'm gonna play it safe. Let's just get this rolling. Let me get a stun. That's what I need. There we go. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and start working on Gideon. There we go. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and put Piet back in control. Pull back that Terminator. All right, we got to be careful. They might get a train rolling. Uh-oh. Oof. That's not good. Hold on. We're going to have to take a counterattack from someone. I'd rather take it from you. Let's get some Terminator. Come on, pull back some Terminator. I got resisted. Shoot. All right, hold on. I don't want to do AoE here. I say we just do basic and hopefully we get a nice assist. Oh, no, I needed that kill. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Whew. All right, give me a stun. There we go. Okay, we're getting back in control. Back in control of the situation. I say we... Come on, get him out. Oh, my gosh, like these near-miss kills here. All right, come on, Kyle. Just finish it off. You know, there we go. We got it. Whew. A little scary. Let's finish it up. All right, 4 minutes on the clock. We have to pray that Geonosians can get us through that wall up there and hoping that's going to be enough for today's win. Okay. Oh, boy. Cool. A little scary, but we made it. All right, Geonosians. I don't have much time to think on this one. We're just going to hope and pray. I'm worried. They have only 1 AoE guy, but it's not high gear. Or 2, I guess. Let's do you. Whew. Not the prettiest. But we ain't got no other options, Chief. Let's go for it. All right, final push. Let's go for it. Whew. Final battle. This is all I got. They're gonna get going, obviously. We just gotta survive the first few hits. We gotta get through that AoE. I'm liking this so far. All right, they're gonna get a little bit more Terminator. That's the last AoE they have for the moment. Let's turn this back around, okay? All right, good stuff. I want to get this Omicron out of their play here, so let's go target spy. Get all up in their face. Okay, let's see if I can try. You jerk. You are a jerk, officer. Let's go finish him off. Come on. He's almost gone. He's gone. Okay, nicely done. I say we just go for the yeet. Get him out. We got it. All right. Okay, almost there. Pop him, lock him, and let's drop these fools. Good plays. Oh, now let's hope that's enough bannerage for the win. I got 2.5 zones. Our opponent got 2 zones. Oh, no, they actually also got 2.5. Ooh, will we even have enough banners? Let's see. I'm a bit worried about the banner count here. Didn't have time to check it. Come on, baby. All right, what's the count? 60 banners. All right, is that enough for the win? I'm the best. Beautiful. Extra cookies. Oh, we got extra cookies on the back. Let's see if we can try to bounty hunter this one. No, bounty hunter Grievous. What's Grievous? Oh, he's gear 12. I don't want to play that ball game. Bounty hunters over here. Let's go, bounty hunters. Oh man, almost a full clear today. All right, send it. Woo. Okay. All right, we'll get there. I say we start off with a taunt.
All right, let's go get the Django or Bulba. Yeah, it's fine. That works out too. Okay, let's see if we get around him. Okay, we just got to pretty much just hit the contract if possible. There we go. Does he have the Zeta on him? He does not have Zeta, so he's not going to cleanse. Come on. Yeah, we got to get some more debuffs in this team, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. 56 seconds. Come on. I want to win. I want a nice win. Come on. Get the taunt off. Let's go. All right. Back on contract here. Okay. Come on. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, honey. Come on. Almost. There is it. There it is. There it is. That's all I need. All right. Let's come on. I probably should stop hitting him because he's just going to keep doing that to me. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Reduce max health on Kanan. Come on, baby. Come on. 30 seconds. Come on, Mando. What are you doing? What are you waiting around for, dude? Get in here. All right. Let's just get rid of Kanan first. No more counterattacks. All right. Let's go for Ezra. Come on. 26. I think at this point we can probably full auto and just hope that we get a couple more extra kills here. Come on. Yeah, we just don't have as much damage. Come on. Send. There we go. Come on. Keep pushing, Django. Come on. Damage. I need more damage. There it is. All right. There we go. All right. If I had a few more seconds, could have got some extra cookies. But there we go. I don't get to use my bounty hunters too often in Grandeur, but this was a perfect opportunity for it. Why don't I have Grief? Well, Glitch, you could probably ask me about how many characters we have. We have about like, what, 200 characters? You could probably ask me, why don't they have 180 other characters in my roster? It's on the to-do list, but of course, I can't farm everything at once. But nonetheless, big shout out to our opponent. I like this Grand Arena a lot. One of my favorite free-to-play Grand Arenas we've had in a while. We got through Malevolence, but I was forced to pivot, alter the direction of our battle. If we would have had maybe a 7-star Chimaera or maybe a TIE fighter to outrun them, I think we could have had a really good situation of maybe actually winning that battle. That was winnable if I had the right tools, and it was good enough that we had the right amount of teams to make sure we got rid of the rest of these guys here. So not a bad Grand Arena. I just want to say we set the tone today, guys. Today the tone is set for 5v5. Yet again, reminding 5v5 is in our wheelhouse. It's our forte. It's what the game was designed around. And we also know that the Kyber Club, we're the kings and queens and jelly beans when it comes to Triple B mobile games. Always making me say, dang, it's great to be in the Empire. One more time. Today. Whew, that was really good. That was really good, guys. All right, is there anything to do in Galaxy of Heroes today? I would love to sit around and hang with you guys for a little bit longer here. Let's see, we have... oh, wow, there we go. There's the content I've been needing. That's exactly what I needed. All right, let's make a free-to-play guide on how to handle this. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's a beautiful team if I've ever seen one. All right, let me catch up with the super chats. That's one thing I gotta for sure do. Thank you guys for your patience. You guys know how I work. I have this built-in clock. Like, I know the second I need to shut up, I need to put full attention to the gameplay, and on time like always, y'all. So thank you for your patience, and we'll do a little free-to-play counter. I'm gonna find ways to stall a little bit. I got a few minutes. I got like 20-30 minutes here before we gotta get moving on to some big name stuff here. I got War Ridden. Yeah, you're talking about C or SLKR lifter unit. My hope. It's weird to say. I don't. And this is coming from a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren elitist, right? You know, the Kyber Club's the reason why the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren farm is the most successful, proven, most popular thing out there. I don't know if he really needs it. Like you know, lifter me. I don't even know how to phrase it. Kylo's just really good without it. I think it just helps a lot that he has this baked in sandbox thing, dark side sandbox, where you can just hybrid a bunch of stuff with him to just make him work. I think that's one thing that's a little unfair to other Galactic Legends, Rey being the only other one that kind of has some plug and play viability with whatever is in the light side category. Kylo's great still. He's not. I feel like he's not losing his touch, even with the newer Conquest units. Is he the best defensive team? No. I mean, there's not a lot of off-meta ways of beating him. Yeah, I mean, well, Datacrons are a whole different story. We got to burn some energy while we're sitting here. You know, I guess the only thing is maybe I could see them wanting to maybe lift his performance to make him better on defense. But even so, he's not like Sith Eternal is the worst defensive Galactic Legends. Just, you know, the counters that do work. They, you know, we have Jedi Knight Revan, and you got almost all the Galactic Legends can beat him for the most part. So it's I don't know. I truly don't know. SLKR's Conquest Lifter definitely going to shake things up. It's inevitable he's going to get one. Sith Eternal's the one that really needs the help. Like, he legit needs a lifter. You know, oh gosh, yeah, we got to fix that mod. That needs to be 6 dot. Sith Eternal needs the help offensively, defensively. He's the inverse of Kylo and Rey. He has no team identity, no real team synergy. Yeah, there's Sith synergy. Yeah, he could solo a lot of great teams. Yeah, Wat Tambor's fantastic with him, but you're just not getting a lot of. It's not a scary team on defense. And then when you're using it on offense, more often than not, when you're taking on high-profile teams, you're losing lots of banners. So he's the one that's kind of like, yeah, he needs the lifter unit. So as much as I'm a fan of Kylo, I think he's the best bang for buck Galactic Legend. The game for whatever you need to accomplish, all that fun stuff, great for PvP. I'd rather see Sith Eternal get the love if they're focusing on that. Keep in mind, it could be a ship. Who knows? Maybe they'll release the. Remember, we're still waiting on, what was it, the Ravager, right? We had the Ravager leak for Nihilus. They probably scrapped that for all I know. Oh, I know what I can do. I need to finish my conquest crate with you guys. That's what I'll do. I think I need a couple more resistance battles. 6 more resistance battles. All right, let's see if we can knock it out together. I gotta farm some. There we go. We gotta farm some credits for these guys. His Datacron was the only thing that made him scary in defense. Really? I saw maybe one Sith Eternal on defense so far, and I haven't seen one since. I'm just not seeing a lot of Sith. Even with his Datacron, he's not. I mean, yeah, it's better, but it's still very beatable, right? Yeah, it made him better, but the Datacron for Sith Eternal does not nearly feel the same as Rey's, Kenobi's, Lord Vader's. It was okay, but nothing I would want to brag to my mom about over, you know, some Thanksgiving dinner or anything like that. He truly does need some sort of lifter unit, and the question is, when's that opportunity gonna be? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna get this ability block off us here. Yeah, let's do that. We have a perseverance. Maybe I'll get. We didn't get it. Do I persevere? Oh shoot! I took off my Datacrons. Data discs. I'm sorry. Yeah, I took them off because I was trying to do the purge feat, and it's a lot easier to do the purge feat without the data discs on. So let's hope I can still beat this here. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead. Maybe get that taunt off now. There we go. All right. Here we go. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let me pay attention for a moment since we are running without Datacrons. Let's get these fets under control. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit. All right, we got ultimate coming in here soon. Come on, there we go. Nice juicy counter. We're almost there. Come on, baby, come on. You're doing so well. Ooh, you know what? I'm going for the. There we go. I don't want to deal with another fet. We already have enough fets in this galaxy that annoy me. There we go. Let's get rid of him. I'll put it on auto. And then we'll get our data discs back on here. Okay. That's one. Come on. There we go. All right. They should be good. You guys should be able to handle yourself here. Get rid of Boba. Come on, buddy. Get him out. Come on. Almost there. Pop him. There we go. Lock him. And Rey, you want to do the honors and drop him? Let's go ahead and drop him. There it is. Okay. Full auto it. All right. Where else did we leave off here? Gundams, I got you. Vermilion, $10 PSA. For anyone whose GA was bugged, got message from support that reads, as I can check, we already have an notice regarding this issue. Team is working diligently to solve as we speak. They also said long live the Empire. That was very important to throw that in there. Yeah, they did say on the forums I don't know if you're gonna get any compensation, unfortunately. What did I use for my data disc? I forgot. It doesn't really matter at this point. We're in the final stretch. I think it was Perseverance, yeah. Volatile Accelerator. I think I had a second Volatile Accelerator. There we go. And then what was it? I think maybe Zealous Ambition. There we go. Amplify Agony. And then need a 1 daughter. There we go. So, yeah, Ruthless Offense. That's what it was. That's what it was. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. Bottle Accelerator does. Oh shoot, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it doesn't. I'll just pretend you guys did not see that because I've been using that for a while. I'll just ignore it. It's okay. No, get out of there. No, get out. Just get out. Just get out. We're just gonna pretend we didn't see any of that because that would be quite the embarrassment. Opportunistic support. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Yeah, Zealous Ambitions. It's not. It sucks. It's only for a few characters that it benefits, but it is nice. Like I had Padme hit for like, gosh, what was it? She like hit for like 300,000. Jabba pretty much because he's support. He pretty much insta kills with Zealous Ambition on him. There we go. That's what I'm expecting. Yeah, there we go. Lots of counters. That's more like it. Now I can. Yeah, actually, hold on. Gosh, this is freaking Sector 1. Why am I getting wrecked right now? Let's go. Come on. Oh, I gotta put R2 in. I've been using R2 instead of BB-8, I think. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead. Just do that. Can I get rid of him? There it is. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, hold on. I hate that I gotta pay attention to a battle I've done 300 times now. Come on, Lee. All right. Yeah, I've been liking R2 because when we counterattack, we can just cleanse off the ability block. All right, let's go back on this Fett. Boba should pass out. All right, let's go and just give it to Rey. There we go. There you go. You got it. All right. Where was I, though? Yeah, I hope, there's not a great track record of CG fixing their mess-ups, but especially in Grander, when they mess up in a game mode, that's kind of where you get your crystals from. I wish they were a little bit more liberal with their policy where if they screw up, they give at least something out. I'm not asking for 1,000 crystals, but shit, I forgot to put R2 in. Gosh, I'm really butchering my Conquest run here. Anyways, I know I screwed that up. All right. One Brain Cell Gaming. Whoops. Hopefully you don't need the advice on Lord Vader solo cleanup. That sounds like that was more of a... I don't want to pay attention to... I just want to chat. Just come on. Why are you guys making this so complicated? Get in there. Yeah, just come on. Get me some work done. Yes, all right. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Don't you dare, Django. No payout for you. There we go. Come on. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, you hit him back. Okay. Let's go ahead and just control Bubba the Fets. Good jerks. Oh, Sector 1, mind you. Sector 1. I just okay, whatever. All right, hit the ultimate. Let's hope that we can get rid of these guys. Patience is brief. Man, I miss when Conquest was something I thoroughly enjoyed, man. Come on, get him out. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Jeez, I'm just getting absolutely driven at the wall right now. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Come on. Come on. There. No. Get him out. There we go. Okay, you guys should... No, Embo. Don't you dare. Oh, Jesus. All right, come on. There we go. Oh, God. We're fine. We're fine. It's like 10 days work. Yeah, there was a Reddit post that was like, oh, I don't know if I can find it. It was like a day or two ago. It's how to put it. Holy crap. Oh. Wowza. Look at this. My favorite setup. How that can't be legit. No way. Insufficient clone. I need gameplay proof of this. Holy cow. I didn't even think you can get that many of the same purples. This is actually one of my higher purple seasons or conquests I've had. That there is a great post somewhere There was a great post somewhere. Oh, I think this person had Relic 9. I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Fire Marshal, brings a tear to my eye. There was a great post though about CG not respecting, I guess, your time you spend on the game. I don't quite, you know, let's be honest. They are probably showing the retention and how long you're spending in game, and they're showing, oh, players are spending this amount of time in Conquest. They love it. It's not quality time, right? That's the problem that I have with it. It's not quality time being spent here. Let's take out you, actually. You're not doing me a whole lot of good. Let's go throw in R2. There we go. All right. Yeah, but someone had a great post about it. You got Deadly Callus on a node every time. Wow. Yeah, I'm lucky to get purples, and I don't think I've ever seen duplicate purples on my side. What else we have? Dark Solo. Oh yeah, one Brain Cell Gaming. In regards to your Lord Vader solo, no Datacron. Geonosians are usually good. Imperial Troopers are pretty good. If you have Fennec is pretty good. Definitely a lot of ways to handle it. If you are going to do Geonosian cleanup, I highly recommend you use Droideka in place of Sunfac in the lineup. It makes life a lot easier to clean up, but I have a feeling that was more of a time pressing question. You kind of needed a faster response. So hopefully the Kyber Club was able to spot you and give you some advice when I was in the heat of the moment there. All right, throw out some burn. There we go. Okay, do some of this. Okay, let's go ahead and pass on over the Rey Shadow Legends. Okay, can we get around this boss guy? Come on, don't heal up. There we go. Lots of nice counters. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on. Let's see if we try to get both fit up before Rey gets out of ultimate here. All right, let's go do the send. That's going to get us probably a kill there. Oh, never mind. Not enough attackers for the assist. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Get him out. Get him out. There we go. All right, let's go ahead. I'm just going to do basic. There we go. He's gone. Light him up. There it is. There it is. Vader's always good against yours. No, they were asking what to use to clean up a Lord Vader solo. So yeah, but Geo's Vader handles them pretty well. And then we have Dark Zolo with 11 months. Oh, am I out of stamina on my resistance? We are indeed. I don't think I have any other good resistance team. Unfortunately, I don't trust these guys. Let me see. How many more battles do I need? So I'll probably have max crate. Yeah, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have max crate. I'm not going to waste anything. So pretty much what we'll just do for now on, this is the best node to really farm as much as I can. So this is how I try my best to keep up with Datacrons, is on this particular node. So let's go ahead and just have a Hut Cartel do some funny. So I kind of want to put the... I kind of want to put the, what's it called? The Zealous Ambition on. It's really good here. Really good, but I'm too lazy to move my discs around. How to get more data caches? Farm. I do. Here's how I usually farm. Since Sector 5 is literal dog water when it comes to farming reroll materials, most of my effort is on Sector 4 bonus node as well as Sector 1. That's the only other way, unless you are picking up the crystal data cache stuff. Yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, that's offense to the dog water. Yeah, man, I'm really feeling the burn on those reroll materials. And it sucks that I took a week off of Territory Wars, sort of. I mean, I was in a casual like guild that didn't do anything for the week. But it's like, oh man, I really could have used the extra reroll materials. Yeah, so I farmed this because I need to get these pieces. I need to get these pieces. This is the best node for that. And then otherwise, you got to just do a lot of battles on Sector 1. That's why I'm doing my resistance battles on Sector 1. One, because it's easier. And secondly, because that's how you get the data caches and your you get your Datacron stuff. So and you don't got a lot of options. Otherwise, the only other thing you have, I think they have the packs still. They have packs, right? They have the packs. Well, they did have packs. Maybe they don't have it going on right now. Yeah, probably not right now. And the other thing you got is the Datacron store, which I usually pick them up with my shard shop currency. Yes, you use your shard shop. Yeah, I don't need to pick those up. And then you can have crystal options of buying them. Really, for the most part, when I'm using my crystals, I tried at least this season. I tried to at least pick up these guys. Otherwise, you could be spending a lot of crystals on these guys. So otherwise, you don't got a lot of options, my friend. But just Sector 1 Conquest is the way I've been doing it for the most part. Yeah. You burned your shard shop ones already. Yeah, it's not a lot. We might do a couple rolls. I need to get a couple more light side Datacrons. I also need, I've been trying so hard to get the fixed Lord Vader Datacron because apparently that one is balls to the wall nuts. So yeah, gotta wait and see. Why isn't Relegate Lord Vader hit like a wet noodle? Lord Vader takes a while to ramp up. That's one of his downsides without the Datacron. With the Datacron, he ramps up way, way faster. But otherwise, you're kind of waiting, and you also need Maul to help out the process. You know, he's like an old man. You just got to help him walk across that street. It might take some time, but with a little bit of patience and love, they'll get there eventually. Dark Zolo, with 9 months. Speaking of babies, 9-month membership child is active, and long live the Empire. I also hope the current leaks about Mikkelsen. I'm thinking that's the guy who voiced Thrawn. I always mess up his name. Mikkelsen Thrawn is true. I haven't heard anything about that. I mean, that's been a speculation rumor for a while. I haven't heard anything like new on the block about that maybe came up again. It just makes he already voiced Thrawn right in the Rebels show. He's kind of got a look that they can work with for Thrawn. I'd be greatly disappointed. If it's not that. I mean, there's a few others that maybe will be fine. I know, what's his name? Doctor Strange. Benedict. I know he already said that he doesn't want to do it. So but he's kind of got the facial expressions as well, the facial shape to pull it off, I think. So yeah, well, don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, Benedict Cabbage Patch. Hey, how we doing, Adam? Great seeing you here, bud. Benedict Cabbage Patch. Yeah, I remember he did an interview, and he I don't know if you if you haven't heard about it, I'll pull up the article if you want to check it out. Yeah, Benedict Cucumber. He's got a fun last name. But yeah, it seems like he's not gonna want to do it. But I mean, yeah, I hope they do it right. I will say this, I'm not gonna do spoiler talk here because it's a little fresh. But how are you guys feeling about Andor? Right now, I feel like in terms of TV shows, we're eating good right now. Andor, took let me put the poll in. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk spoilers for those that want to hang out and not be spoiled. I had this suspicion going into this show. I told you guys, and you guys like say, what do you think about it? And I said, the trailers look good. It kind of looked movie quality-esque, whereas Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett kind of felt more fan filmy. I feel like there's this equation at Disney where the more popular the character for the title show, the less effort they put in, and the less known characters, the more effort they put. I feel like there's like some sort of bar graph or some sort of supply and demand graph they put there. Anyways, I told you because I said I feel like I'm gonna be kind of surprised. I didn't really think Andor needed a show. He wasn't really a big name character. And I will say, I said this before, this is why you're not seeing like episode by episode reviews. It's not. Eckhart Snyder put it together very nicely. He said it's very anti-YouTuber for reviewing. There's not really a lot to talk about except that, hey, this guy peed on a rock, and it took a while. It's one of those things where it was visually beautiful. The acting was great. There weren't like any characters that like annoyed me, set me off. It's like, oh boy, you're taking me out of the moment. My biggest criticisms were just the first few episodes didn't feel like Star Wars, felt more like Cyberpunk or Doom. And it just, it took a while to build up to the big, plot that they were leading up to for the first few seasons. But man, talk about visually pleasing, like episode 5, was it 5, 6, whatever the episode was yesterday? Whew. It was a lot of pretty scenes to look at. Yeah, 4 is so far, yeah. So I got it. I by no means, I gotta wait. Maybe by the end of the season, I'll say otherwise. Out of all the Star Wars shows, live action shows, because it's kind of hard to compare like Bad Batch and Clone Wars to live action stuff. It's a little bit different, and I do love those a lot. I feel like Andor is probably my second favorite live action. Mandalorian, I mean, Andor's cool and all, but I think Mandalorian's definitely ahead by a few miles, being my favorite. But like, Mandalorian's S tier. I think Andor might be A tier. And then Kenobi, Boba Fett, probably somewhere in that B, C tier, potentially, for shows that I enjoyed. So you can't beat Mando. Exactly, truth is free. Exactly, that's the truth. It's the truth. There's a special. Here's the thing. Mando has a special magic. It feels like Star Wars, and there's a lot of visually pleasing, well-directed things. And Andor, I feel like has much that feels well-directed. I love what's his name, Luthen. Oh gosh, I love Luthen. The Andor story arc, it turned out to be a lot more interesting than I anticipated. Again, I was like, I don't really care about this guy. Definitely liked him a lot. I love the whole Imperial Bureau thing going. I'm liking it a lot, but I just don't feel like it doesn't have that Mando, you know, that little dash of Mando. You know when you're cooking something, you just throw like a little dash of cinnamon in there. It doesn't feel like it has quite that. You personally think Boba Fett was the most satisfying to watch? Again, here's the thing about art, and I just gotta gently remind people, how many people are on planet Earth alone? You know, he got quite a lot. There's not going to be a universal opinion on something, and that's why, you know, I might disagree with you, but the thing I hate the most is when people want to go out of their way and make you feel like trash because you like something that maybe is not well liked. Like, I don't like The Last Jedi. It's not my favorite movie. You know, I love my Star Wars babies, but by no means I want to go, you know, hate on the people that love the show, like the show, an actress or actor that you might not like. You know, it's one of those things where, you know, maybe I just didn't enjoy it as much as some others. It's Star Wars. I had an all right time watching it. Is it going to be my favorite one of all time? No. And that's kind of where Book of Boba Fett is. There was elements I liked a lot. Kind of lost me a bit, I think, during the whole, the whole scooter crew. Like, that kind of pulled me out a little bit. And, you know, and I felt like Boba Fett was done a little bit dirty. I would have taken Boba Fett a little bit different of a direction. But of course, Mandalorian, I think, saved the show for me. I loved all the things with Mandalorian moving forward. I like Cobb Vanth a lot in that show. I love the learning more about the Tuskens, the tribe, the culture. That was, speaking of that, look at that, perfect timing. So that's what I like about Boba. Do I hate the show? No, I don't hate the show. I don't think it's the end of the world. I wish it was a little bit better. There were some things I would have done a little bit differently. But otherwise, there was definitely a lot of enjoyable moments that I had. But by no means do I think it was... I don't think it's as enjoyable as Andor. Yeah, I don't think it was as enjoyable as it. But hey, if that's one of your favorites, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. You know, it's like I told you guys, you know, technically, scientifically, it's proven. Empire Strikes Back, best Star Wars movie of all time. Anything else, it's not true. It's just a fact. But on that note, in terms of me, my personal enjoyment, my memories, because remember, Star Wars it resonates with different people during different times of their lives, during different eras of their upbringing. Revenge of the Sith is my personal favorite Star Wars movie, just from that time of my life as a kid watching it. I still remember the day my father's not even into Star Wars. He knew I liked Star Wars. He's like, hey, you want to go see that one Star Wars movie? So you have those childhood memories, and I'm sure, you know, Last Jedi, maybe not my favorite, but maybe for the younger folks, the little boys and girls, they like Kylo, they like Rey a lot, and maybe when they're in our position, they're going to be the ones that sing and herald the opinion of how great it was. So it all depends on where you're coming from, right? But with that said, it's not better than Empire Strikes Back. I don't care how much you like The Last Jedi or any of the movie, Empire Strikes Back is one of the definitive movies of all time. Yeah, but I'm glad it seems like a grand majority of you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, at least 76% are into 4 and 3. 15-9 is in 2-1. And I think I can understand where the 2s and 1s are coming from. I will admit, I had to change my... What's the right word? I had to change the hat. I am so used to Star Wars where I am just being constantly spoon-fed cameos, constant action. This Andor is not that show. And it really feels like it kind of fits in this family of Game of Thrones that's going on right now, where it's a more slow-paced movie type of thing where they're doing a lot of character building and they're building up to that arc. They're building up to the big plot point that they're trying to aim for. So if you are someone that doesn't care about that, you just want action, and I get it. It took me a while too. It's like I want to see a stormtrooper, I want to see a Jedi, I want to see a Sith. That's not the show for you. So I could totally get. So even though it seems like, a majority of people probably do enjoy this show in the Kyber Club right now, with our very limited sample poll, of course, I can totally see the other side of why it might not be completely enjoyable for you, and I can see that too, because that's how I was. It's like it's the most unique and different way of telling a Star Wars story. We haven't quite had a Star Wars show that was directed in that type of direction. What am I throwing in here? We're throwing in a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, there we go. Set that on in. Andor 9.69 out of 10. But yeah, but like with Andor, it took me until this past episode to be like, all right, I'm on board. I'm on board finally. Otherwise, when I was watching it, I was like, okay, I'll wait another week. But I never with Kenobi or Book of Boba, but they were just like, I'd finish an episode and be like, wow, that was amazing. Or, oh man, I can't believe they did that. I've had a very neutral opinion moving forward, except that I think the visuals are great. It's great seeing these planets in a very vivid environment. The directing is great. The characters are great. But when I was watching, it's like, just most of it, I'm just kind of sitting there. Whereas a Boba Fett or Kenobi or Mando, usually there's always like, oh snap, look what happened. Can you believe that happened? There's not a lot of those in Andor. Yeah, it was a 5-episode buildup. And I get it, Pager, I get it. And that's why I said, if you're someone that's not crazy about this type of directing, I could see why it's boring. And that's how I felt. I was like, I wasn't enthused for the first 4 episodes. I wasn't pulled in. I was just kind of sitting there with my brain half turned on, and I wasn't feeling a lot of emotion, I think is what I'm trying to say. It took me until this episode to finally say, all right, here we go. So that's what I said. You need to have a different look. You need to kind of forget how Star Wars has been directed so far. With that said, I do prefer more of the Mandalorian style, where you have a great story. There's a big pace going on. Usually, you might get that one episode that doesn't really lead to much, like the whole spider planet thing. It's like, all right, that was kind of unnecessary, right? That wasn't necessary. I don't think there was anything that can't come out of that. So there's definitely a few of those, but they didn't make it 5 episodes back to back. It's okay to do that once in a while, I think, for just some random character building or side quest type of stuff. So I could totally get why you thought it was boring, though. Yeah. So I could totally get it. Totally get it. Rings of Power is underrated AF. So did they finish it? Is the season done? Because I tried watching the first episode and I fell asleep. And it's one of those things where I don't have too much free time. And I've already watched, right now, what am I watching? Andor, of course. I finished the Jeffrey Dahmer show at the lady at the Star Destroyer. She wanted to watch it with me. Gosh, I felt like I needed a shower, an extra shower after watching that show. What's the other one? She-Hulk. I think today's the season finale, right? I haven't seen that yet. Probably watch it later on tonight. Then House of Dragons. I think I said that already. So I already got a couple shows that I'm sitting on right now. The season finale Super She-Hulk. Okay. Lord of the Rings is below mid, and I'll just watch Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I mean, here's something I'm really happy about. When Kenobi and Boba Fett came out, you kind of felt a lot of negativity out there, right? Not to say that, again, it was my favorite show, but, but there are a lot of people who just it's, the Antichrist. And a lot of bad, press going on out there. And maybe it deserved it, maybe it didn't. I'm not the person for that. It wasn't my favorite shows, but there was definitely moments where I enjoyed it. You don't really hear much about House of Dragons. And the best thing about it is Andor. This makes me really happy. I haven't really heard really anyone come hard negativity for it. Usually you'd see it all over Twitter or YouTube where nonstop hate. It's kind of nice. It just seems like maybe the show's just not that popular, where it doesn't really warrant to cover it. That could be one of the things. But it's interesting not seeing that degree of disdain towards Star Wars. So I think that's really cool to see that. But the point I'm getting at is Rings of Power. I haven't watched it. I only watched maybe 30 minutes. I fell asleep. It was a long day, and I was like, I'll watch it another time, because they're long episodes. They're an hour long, right? So I'll probably eventually get around to it. But gosh, every day is nonstop Rings of Power. Hey, maybe it's really bad. I'll watch it eventually, and I'll kind of judge it myself. Maybe it really is bad, but I have no opinion except that apparently not a lot of people are happy about it. You need a Star Wars break? Next show is Mando, right? Mando, when's the, let's see, Star Wars show? So originally, wasn't Bad Batch supposed to come out like a month or so ago? Let me see, what's the to-do list? Every upcoming Star Wars series. I don't want to read, just show me bullet points. I just want bullet points. All right, well, apparently Google is making me work for it. Upcoming Star Wars TV shows. I don't want to read all this. Well, I'm pretty sure it's either Bad Batch or not Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian. That's coming next in terms of the next live action. Oh, Tales of the Jedi. That one I'm actually looking forward to. Yeah, that's got Liam Neeson, right? He's in there. I really want to learn more about the Jedi Count Dooku. Yeah, is it Tales of the Jedi? That'll be interesting. I'm actually looking forward to it. When I was driving, my cousin was like, he didn't hear about it. He's not like, you know, he's into Star Wars, but he's not like... The lady of the Star Show had to shut me up. So, I'm driving the speeder. I need to kill time. So the second someone brings up Star Wars that might not be a hardcore Star Wars fan, they opened up Pandora's box. And literally for about 2 hours straight, I was trying to fill in my cousin on... Oh my God, are we gonna get steamrolled here? There we go. All right, we shoot this. Talking about Thrawn. He never saw Rebels or the Clone Wars. He was asking, oh, why did the clones turn on him? It's like, oh, I got you there. There's this conspiracy, you know? And then he's asking about the clone troopers going to stormtroopers, and when the clone troopers got phased out into the storm, it's just like, and then eventually the latest Star Wars was like, all right, you got to shut up. You've been talking for like 2 hours straight about Star Wars, but that's how I am. Once you get me going, man, I love talking about that stuff. Love talking about that stuff. But that's probably the longest I talked about Star Wars in probably one sitting. All right, let's just throw some of this in here. There we go. All right, send it out. My dad be like, is that Luke? I'm your father. Yeah, right. It is interesting. My family's very all over the place with Star Wars. You got people like my parents who are very late Star Wars people. They watch Mandalorian because of baby Grogu and all that. I honestly don't think my father. I don't think they've seen all the Star Wars movies. For sure, not the animated shows. So it's kind of interesting seeing what shows they pick up on. You know, like they're not watching Andor. They have no idea who Andor is. They didn't even know what was going on, which is kind of interesting. But then you have my cousin who knows this stuff's going on, but they're not like in the trenches like we are. So it's kind of cool, you know, at least they understand Star Wars, and I just kind of fill in the blanks and what they haven't read or what they haven't watched. Anyways, I should probably keep reading the super chats. My gosh, I love to talk a lot, apparently. Moving, Zarg37. Oh boy, another time-sensitive question I was not very sensitive about. With the $5, is ship still soft locking? Allegedly they fixed it, but I didn't have any problems today. You know what, we'll do one more refresh. Yeah, I haven't had any issues today. I think they fixed it pretty quickly, but hopefully didn't have a hard time with that. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my cheat code here. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Cheat code. And then we got you, and then let's go ahead and throw in Mom. There we go. Very nicely done. Galadriel was never Warrior Princess. Dev comment from like 30 minutes ago said they fixed it last night. Okay, they never posted. All right. Well, Kadar, hopefully you're able to tell him when I couldn't say it. Yeah, misdemeanor, I get what you're coming from. Andor is boring, 5 episodes in, and I want my time back. I watch because of the stars. I have hope for the future. As I said, I completely get it. I was probably, until episode 5 came, I was probably somewhere between 2 and 3. And then 5's like, all right, we're finally building up to something. But yeah, I can totally understand why I think it's boring. I can't even argue with that. I can totally get it. And that's how I was for a little bit. I wasn't pulled in for a while there. We have Roger Hammond, 3 months, hoping Snoke is an SLKR lifter. Oh, the Empire. I can't imagine it's not going to be Snoke. If SLKR is getting a lifter, I suspect that's probably what we're going to end up seeing down the road. So the question is when. I mean, only other thing, I know people said maybe Sith Rey, but that was just a vision. I'd be very surprised if they made a whole character based off a 2-second vision. So that'll be, I have no idea if that's what they're going to do there. Super Chaos 002. Oh, nice, huh? 5 Canadian bacons. I got in trouble with the police for doing donuts in the parking lot. I know what you're thinking, though. Who names their dog donut? Oh, God. You got me in that second part. You got me in that second part. All right, take my yeet. Take my air horn. All right, nice. That was good. Oh my gosh. Johnny Wilder, $5. Hey Jay, finally unlocked JMK last night, my third GL. Holy cow. Oh, I caught you earlier on, Johnny. I remember that. Love from Missouri. And I gave a southern accent even though you were from Missouri. Thank you, Johnny, for the kind words and congrats on all those lovely milestones. Oh boy, where else? Oh boy, I really fall this far behind. Wow, I really fall behind. Rodri, welcome to the Kyber Club VIP Plus program. Thank you so much for your love and generosity. You have Darth Aegis, 12 months. Your tactics confuse and frighten me. Yeah, that Tarkin battle. I don't know what to say about it anymore. It's just that's the game we live in right now. Those are the rule sets. It's a very interesting from just a game design perspective. Yeah, again, the biggest problem is that these things are not permanent. They're very hard to get access to. It's really weird. It's really weird how it works. Yeah, I mean, let's not get into another dissertation on Datacrons. You guys probably are sick of me talking about that for now. We got Sam McNally, 26 months, gosh, with a nice, calm and gentle with the Empire. Thank you so much, my friend. I still gotta look into those newer Kyber crystals or some sort of new image we can put on here. We have Stal Leon, 9 months. Long live the Chicago faction of the Empire. Shy City, the 312. No ketchup on the hot dog and sauce on top of the pizza. Am I right, Stal? That's what we talk about around these parts of town. Kadar LaPoet, $2. Do I hear? Oh, I don't hear it anymore, Kadar. But I think we did have Stellar earlier on, Kadar. Thanks for the $2 and apologies for being a little late. Shy City, CHI, Shy City, 312. I was gonna try to recite some Kanye song, but I can't remember how the song went. Watching the Bear. Wait, is that today? They're playing Washington, right? Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, that's today. That's today. Yeah, I mean, of course I'm gonna watch it. I was gonna go on a rant on. You know how the Bears are. It's a love-hate relationship with them. I didn't get to catch the game this past Sunday against the Vikings. Too busy in the mountains, but I caught the recaps and whatnot. Yeah, they got me really excited at the beginning. It's like, oh yeah, they're gonna do it. And, you know, oh no, it's still early on. We're only what, like 5 games in. But you know how the Bears are. We're kind of a mid-tier team for the most part. And the only reason why we got to the previous Super Bowl was because of Devin Hester. Let's not beat around the bush on that one right there. What's the free-to-play milestone? Yeah, we're gonna get there in a moment. Let me just knock out the rest of this energy while we're having a good time, hanging back, chillaxing with y'all. Whoa, we have AK Phenom with a new membership and a $20 super chat. Wowza. Been playing since day one, wailed hard and stopped in 2019. Yeah, thanks, Malik. As a musician myself, you're a remarkable performer. You loved that stole out, didn't you? That stole out was pretty banger today. And I just want to support you after all these years. I missed the bedroom set. We talked about that. There is a certain charm of, oh gosh. It was really awkward. That was the reason why I got my first office. It was really awkward trying to record a video when my dad's office was on the other side of the wall. And the second I start recording, because I had to go to the city early on in the morning, so I'm in class at 8 a.m. So I'm already up at 6 a.m. Got to take the train, all that stuff to get out there. Then I got my law clerk thing I'm doing out there, and then I don't get home till 6, 7 at night, and then I got all my other stuff to do. And then at that point, my father's home from work and all that. And I want to record my video for you guys, and it was always so cringy. It was always so hard to just get over, just pretend he wasn't there. The second I hit record and start talking, I hear my dad just cranking up his music to try to wash out my cringiness in recording videos. So eventually, that's kind of one of the reasons why I got a studio, or not a studio. It was literally a hole in the wall. But you know what? It got the job done. Let me explore my creativity on a larger level and make videos in peace without having to cringe other people. It was really bad. It was really bad. Because, okay, my father's off the boat, old school, man. This is, you're talking to yourself, you weirdo. So I don't blame him, though. Yeah, so, very funny. But yeah, I do miss that. Hold on, let me see. You know what? Here, let's see if I can pull up an old picture. I have a bookmark. I have, it brings back good memories. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I usually have a bookmark. Let me post it on Let's see. Yeah, post it in here. View all. Oh, you're gonna make me do it like this? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Classic setup right here. Ooh. Yeah, why are you not building houses? Yeah, that's basically my father. That's basically him. But man, I get my 1000%. I get my work ethic from him. He's one of the hardest workers I know. Off the boat, came with nothing. Had a pretty rough time when he came to America. Boy, I actually almost there was a how to put it very delicately. There was a moment where I probably wouldn't have a father. He probably wouldn't be alive still. So very tough time kind of adapting, because you know when you're coming with nothing, you're not living in the nicest of neighborhoods. But yeah, there we go. Old school setup right there. Oh, classic stuff. We need to put a cookie jar up there. But hey, this is what I tell people all the time. You guys see where I am now, and you're like, oh, that's where I need to start. And I say, no. All you need is a passion, something you want to talk about with people out there that might have similar interests. That's all they want to see. And then, you know, the other stuff just comes naturally over time. You get comfortable, you get used to it, you get a spiel going, and then eventually, you know, with time, you might be able to just take your idea and your passion to the next level. So that's why I always tell people, I always say, oh, do I need to have this expensive thing and that? It's like, no, just literally, the only thing I recommend is just at least having a decent microphone, you know, $50, $100 that, so you at least come across clearly and you don't sound like a popcorn machine. So yeah, but it's I have a bookmark. I check it once in a while. Yeah, that's my setup now. Yachter, that's right. All right, let's go hop over to the free to play. Actually, I gotta keep up on these. Hold. Let me just knock these out so I don't fall too far behind. Kadar the Poet, Bright Lights, listen for that guitar. So I was wondering, I haven't read anything from you today, Kadar. Here you are right here. You caught me in the middle of all the heat in Grand Arena. Rest in power, Nemic. Why does it sound familiar? Oh, I was like, I know what Nemic is. Okay. Oh gosh, that was oh, I don't want to spoil it, but that was oof. I felt that scene. That was like oof. I don't want to get too much into spoilers, Kunks, but yeah. I had a feeling something was going to happen. Based off how that story is progressing. Oh, all right. Let's see. Oh, 6.9. Okay. Yeah, listen, we've taken on 7 million. Okay. Okay. All right. Good news is, hold on. Do they have an SLKR counter? Let's see. Jedi. Ooh. They might have an SLKR counter. They have the Hermit Yoda. They I mean, maybe not having Relic 7 Luke will hold them back, but they have a lot of GP. They have the SLKR counter. Good chance we might get full cleared here. Might need to come up with a different strategy. Check the Jedi speeds. Let's see. That is a very important part of the equation. Let's see, Revan. Ooh, that's a little slow. That is a bit slow. You kind of want to be in the 300, 320s preferable. I mean, I could see, I don't know if they have the speeds right to get a one shot, but for sure they could probably kill off a few folks. Yeah, the speeds aren't quite there. That could be a problem. All right, for them at least. I don't know. We'll see. Bring SLKR in offense. Here's the thing about that. Here's the main problem with me going on offense with SLKR. Me putting SLKR on defense pretty much 9 out of 10 times gives me the bargaining power to negotiate how I want to control the board. Like, I usually know how the Grand Array is going to go because I control part of the board. They can't full clear. The second I bring SLKR on offense against someone of almost 7 million GP, they're going to get max efficiency, because what am I going to put down? What am I going to put down that's going to steal banners? They're going to probably solo all of my teams, and they're going to put their Gear 13 teams down. They're going to put the Lukes down. They're going to maybe put, I don't know, Grievous down. And I'm going to lose banners galore. And I'm just, I can't win a Grand Arena that way. We don't have a big enough roster against a 7 million to win on efficiency and going full offense. If it's a smaller account that's in my neck of the woods, yeah, that's different. Then yeah, I can maybe pull off a full offense thing and just try to maximize banners, but that's not going to happen in this scenario. I suspect we're going to see a Luke on defense, or a Padme, Grievous, Night Sister. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, my friends. Let me just keep moving along here, so I don't get too far behind. Kadar the Poet, $5. Arnold LeBrock Query. Have you gotten the ability to play their 2 new singles? I've heard Running Wild. I listened to it quite a lot. See Me, I have not heard yet. I gotta get that. I gotta add their songs to our repertoire here, Kadar, so you can start calling those out. We'll make it happen for Saturday. I say that, but then probably not gonna get around to it. But we're gonna make it happen. ND Boats 999. All right, we'll come back to the free to play count just to remind you guys of what we did there. 999 ND Boats on my account. I have GP of 600,000, no GL. Were you the one that commented the other day in my comment section? I remember responding to someone who said they had 600,000 GP, and you're going up against. Everyone has 4 to 6 million of GL. F Mill, what's up with the matchmaking again? I don't like the matchmaking, but that's how it's working. That technically means I hate it, but it's working as intended. Here's why. The way matchmaking's designed, it's not like the old days where you could hypothetically win because you're within a certain bracket. You could have hypothetically won every single Grand Arena, or a grand majority of them. With the new system, especially if you don't have a maxed out roster like me, the system's designed where it's rigged against you. You're gonna likely lose on average 50% of your matches. You're gonna win on average 50% of your matches. And as you win more battles, you're gonna get matched up with people that have a bigger advantage over you when they've been on a losing streak. So you guys eventually meet up. You're on a winning streak, they're on a losing streak. They have the GP advantage. And not to say you can't beat them. We've beaten plenty of big GPs, but more often than not, they have the advantage to slap you back down, and then you're brought back down. Then you'll be back in your range. You're gonna climb up again. They're gonna climb down, and it's gonna happen again. And once you get a bigger GP, you kind of end up, instead of starting here, you're gonna start here, work your way up, you get slapped down, you're gonna work your way up, get slapped down. So naturally over time, you're gonna kind of be in a higher 50-50 range, but that's just how it goes. It sucks. I agree. I think the old wave matchmaking was better because at least you had a fighting chance. The only thing bad about the old matchmaking system is that it really rewarded roster efficiency rather than GP bloat. And I have a feeling CG doesn't like that because they want to encourage you to go broad and to increase your roster, increase your GP size. So that may have been a reason behind it, but I do agree the matchmaking is a little wacky and it's not quite fair. This isn't a skill-based game, as we've talked about. Skill-based matchmaking works in skill-based games. And even then, people complain about skill-based matchmaking in those type of games. What else we have? Boba the Fett, $5. Hey, G, I beat my opponent on banner efficiency when they had 3 GLs on offense and 1 on defense. Glad 5v5 is back because it's much easier timing out. I agree. This game is not designed for 3v3. And especially when we have Datacrons and you're trying to get a feel for how they work at 5v5. Now figure it out on 3v3. It's a nightmare. 3v3 already has its own element of surprise, and adding Datacrons on top, it's even crazier. So I do agree, 5v5's what I consider to be the true Grand Arena experience. 3v3 is the off season for a lot of people. A lot of people just don't play 3v3. They just take the whole season off or just do minimum, get the 10 banners and walk away. Jedi Smoke Monster, 18 months. Arnold, your live streams are very entertaining. Well, you guys are a fantastic, entertaining audience as well. You guys always keep there's always something to talk about, which is crazy. Like a lot of times I hop on a stream, it's always quiet. Like I feel like we never have like a dead spot. We always have something to talk about with one another. So I appreciate you guys being some high energy crew members out there. Kadar the Poet, Instrumental LeBrock, Galactic Smasher. Poor Kadar, he's been listing all these songs. I've been missing it nonstop. TV Tantrum coming in at the $4.99 and a $1.99. Hey Arnold, if you had the power to move Geos from the game, would you do it? I would say I would rather take that power and pull out Datacrons. I'd rather have Galactic Legends over Datacrons, 1000%. Galactic Legends, Yeah, it changed the dynamic of Galaxy of Heroes, but the problem is right now I'm just so irritated about Datacrons that GLs, it seems insignificant in terms of frustration. And there used to be a period of time where even though there was a Galactic Legend, we had ways of beating them comfortably off meta. Now it's kind of forcing us into less off meta, more GL versus GL or more Datacron scenarios. So, I don't know if I'd remove GLs. I'd rather say, hey, can I use that power for something else? That's what I would say. What was your favorite character to be released? Luke Skywalker for the Journey event. I don't know. That was I felt legit goosebumps. It's really stupid to say probably because it's a freaking mobile game with 8 polygons, but when Old Ben sacrificed himself, I felt it was really cool. That was one of my favorite events of all time. Wasn't difficult, but it was very enjoyable. It was a first of its kind type of legendary event. Before that, it was just generic legendary event. That was a very unique opportunity. And in terms of favorite character, man, probably Dark Trooper. I don't know. I had such a good time when Dark Trooper came to the game. So that's probably where I put my money on for Marquee. Jack Black, 499, trying to get the ultimate for Rey's terrible. Been after it for 2 weeks. What am I doing wrong, sir? Is it my mod? Should I change characters? I have not played the Rey event since way back in the day. What tier? Oh, the ultimate tier? I have a video on it. I can't. You know, Jack Black, I don't want to give you old advice. I don't want to give you me just guessing. Have you taken a look at the interwebs? Maybe Gridin, maybe Xerath. Someone has maybe a more updated Rey guide. I have not done it in a heartbeat. I don't remember what mods I used for the event. I don't remember having too much of a hard time with Rey. It was mostly the SLKR thing, but we eventually got over that hump. Jabba event sad. My favorite character probably Grievous. Grievous is a lot of fun. It took a while to get him to where he was. I have bittersweet memories about Grievous. I don't want to get into that. You guys probably know some of the behind the scenes story on that one there. Dark Lord River, Mando is a Star Wars Western, Andor is a Star Wars spy thriller. Yeah, I think that's one way of putting it. That's definitely, I think, the best way of putting it right now. Andor just, maybe that's the nature of, I haven't watched a good spy movie in a while. The last thing I saw was, what was it, Mr. Bean? Not Mr. Bean. Johnny English. That's not really a spy movie, but it's a lot of fun to watch. Maybe there's more buildup in those type of movies that I have to remember for those. But yeah, Andor, it takes a while. I don't know. I think 5 episodes was too long. I think maybe 3, and then you get to the heist. I think 3 was probably would be a little bit better. 5, I feel like they could have condensed a lot of what they did in more episodes, or cut some stuff out potentially, just so people can. For those that don't want to wait 5 episodes, they get the plot, the crescendo a little bit sooner. Kids on the Poet, $5. Takes all night instrumental. Keep good Brock going. You know how it goes. Our friend will get you one on the way out too. How about that, Kadar? As my apology. And the Elgot, $20. Hate to see you sad when being the king of Triple B, but we're all here to make the grind better. In regards to Andor, I'm so happy to finally have more TV Star Wars. That is so great. And the writing and characters, yeah, as I said, the writing seems great. The directing seems great. There's no characters that like take me out of the moment and make me dislike them. It was great, and I'm a huge fan of Luthen. I hope he gets added to Galaxy of Heroes at some point. I think he's a lot of fun. Yeah, the guy that plays him too does a really good job as well. Like, it's such a stupid little moment, but you know the scene. It's not really a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but there's a scene where he gets into his whole the skies, and you just see him do like a brief, just to get in character, and then he goes back to his serious, sad self. It's just like little things like that. It just, I don't know. It was really good. It was really good. And then hate to see Sam being king. Yeah, it's not so much sad. It's more just disappointed with the current state of Galaxy Heroes, because I want to love the game unconditionally for the many years. It's just ever since Datacrons came, I just it's been shaken. And the problem is too, it's like I hate taking the game. I mean, we're still like top of the game, of course, but it's like, I don't know, like when Grand Arena beginning of this year, like that was peak Grand Arena for me. It was just like, that's the game just felt great in the Grand Arena sphere for the most part. And it just, I want that back. Like I can't look back and say, oh, things got better. Just like, I feel like things got worse. And just really disappointed how the Datacrons panned out into haves and have-nots. But yeah, that's how it is. And then we have Decade of Aggression with a $20 super chatto. No funny or witty messenger, just supporting one of my favorite content creators. Yay! Putting a smile on my face. Again, I appreciate it. You guys do not need to ever feel like you need to throw something my way. You guys just being here, telling YouTube you're having a good time, basically, really means the galaxy to you. So I appreciate the love, my friend. No funny, witty messages, but you know what? It truly still means a lot, my friend. And thank you for giving me the honor of being one of your favorite content creators, because you guys are amazing, and whew, you guys are just simply one of a kind. I want a Pimpo rematch. Even Pimpo's not really taking Galaxy Heroes as seriously anymore, which is, it's like, right? Yeah, like, it was always fun having our Pimpo rematches when we're in top 10. Is Pimpo even in top 10 anymore? Let me see. And then we'll wrap things up here. I know I've taken a lot of your guys' time, but hopefully you enjoyed your stay here. Like Pimpo, let's see. Yeah, he wasn't too far away from me. Oh, did Sasha Aisha fall down? Wow. Where's Pimpo? I thought he was around here somewhere. Not too long ago. Wow, Sasha Aisha, man, they were doing great. Oblivion. Yeah, like, me and Pimpo, we'd like always be like top 10, and then Yeah, once Datacrons came in, it's like, yeah, I don't see him right now. Let me look in the guild. Hold on, let's check the guild real quick. Let's see the Grand Arena ranks in here. But no, it's like when it happened, it's when Datacrons came, you know, I just kind of said, you know, guys, we just got to get ready for an end of an era with the Galaxy Heroes Grand Arena, and this is the direction they want to take it in now. It's unfortunate, but that's how they did it. Let's say, I think you can go leaderboards, and I think there's a guild. Yeah, there we go, guild tab. Let's see. Did he like take off the whole entire 3v3 season or something? Yeah, I'm not seeing him at all. I don't know. But yeah, that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Something along those lines. But yes, for those that are a little bit late, you missed the memo. Just let's do a little walk around the free-to-play account. I mean, milestone in terms of really excited that we have everyone at gear 13, and now we're just working on we will back up. Sith Marauder got the Relic 7. We're working on our Anakin getting to Relic 7, Krennic Relic 4. So it's looking like I'm hoping, you know, depending on our drops of Cantina energy going, I'm hoping maybe mid-October we might be ready for a Sith, at least starting to get Sith Eternal, you know, doing the event. You know, we have the Electrum Conductors ready. I got 40 in the bag. We only need 40 to get the Relic 7. I'm hoping we'll get 4 more pieces. Yeah, we'll find a way to get. Yeah, that's not confirmed. Zimballs aren't really a problem. It's the biggest crunch to Relic 7 in my opinion. Yeah, so we got the stuff ready. So we just gotta hope that the RNG overlords bless us with their grace here. Is it mid-October? Okay, it is mid-October. All right, but I'm hoping by the end of October I'll have Sith Eternal unlocked, or perhaps I'm farming the tickets, getting the shards of him. So yeah, we're closing in on our second GL very soon. So very exciting stuff. For that, let's do a quick round of the shipment farms, just making sure we're not missing out on anything. And we're almost to a couple of 7-star ships as well. I'll hop over the ships in a moment. You know, I've been just picking up Qui-Gon because why not? You can use it for Anakin. All right, let's pick up some of those. Always need those. Always need those. Dengar, there we go. Okay, we're looking good there. Let's see, gotta pick up some of these. Phantom, gotta use my currency for something, right? Okay, guild event store. Let's see. Oh, you're almost to a negotiator unlock. Very sad. 5 shards short, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. So I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of use out of Negotiator. I have Kenobi, but I don't quite have a great geared fleet. Although I do have Anakin, that might be all I need. Let's go see. Yeah, right now, pretty much I'm just trying to gear up Savage. That's kind of what I'm doing right now in terms of gearing while I wait to get Sith Eternal, because I can use Savage with Sith Eternal. So I've given Savage a little bit of a current purge. He's at gear 11 right now. Ship-wise, almost a 7-star Echelon, almost a 7-star TIE Bomber, so that's gonna be nice. Finally being done with this and this. This is a multi-month grind. Gosh, I'm pretty sure I started farming this in March, and I'm just getting to 7 stars here soon. So that's gonna be nice to have that free real estate, almost to a 7-star Razor Crest. So what is that? Only 60 more shards to go. These drops have been very helpful. They're getting an extra couple shards. Let's see if we can maybe get lucky. Get a couple more on the way out here. Let's see. All right. Today's the last day for it, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So once these drops go away, I'm going to focus all of my energy refreshes primarily towards Cantina, just so I can try to expedite the Anakin farm a little bit more. And we have some fleet energy that we got to burn off here. Is this fleet energy? Man, it's crazy how hard these things are. There we go. Fleet energy. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. All right. Pretty good, though. Pretty good otherwise. Let's go pick up our inbox stuff. There we go. And let's go ahead. Very great Grand Arena today. Oh, man. I don't know about y'all, but feeling good. I'm feeling really darn good, y'all. I mean, look at this roster. Looking gorgeous. Baby steps. Soon, it's gonna be unstoppable. It's gonna be simply one of a kind. Gary, what do you mean? I know it's beautiful. Oh, God. This guy. All right, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look out there. Arnold, missing your super chat. Backstory begins. While you get to that, Jack Black, Gary just said he just wanted to remind you guys that here on an Alderaan, she gorgeous. The views, the people, the economy. Truly is great to be in the Empire today. Hope you guys enjoyed your stay here in the Kyber Club. It's open 25/8. For one extra day of partying, so feel free to make yourself at home. My home is your home. Mi casa is su casa. Because here the magic never ends. We set the tone today in Grandeur in double victories, tons of fun. And even though Datacrons are weird, man, can we make some magic happen in the current landscape of the game? But it's because of you guys. You guys make it all possible. As we saw, I was yet but a youngling, cringing my father, and here we are, a full entire planet under our control. And our empire's reach is just second to none. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll have a video tomorrow. We'll be back live on Saturday for some Grand Arena domination. Get a good look. Because there ain't nothing like it out there. Let's get a nice song on the way out here, shall we? I promise Kadar as my apology to him. Hold on. There we go. Let's get a little bit of there we go. No, I want a different song. No, Gary, no, you can keep him out there. I'm not ready yet. I wanna... Yeah. No, hold on. I need to feel some magic. No, don't bring him. I'm not ready. I don't have the song. It's awkward. There we go, baby. Oh! Quickly, before we get going, I just want to thank you guys one more time for the unyielding amount of generosity, the kindness. You guys truly are amazing. Keeping the lights on 25/8 and helping us achieve the next evolution that I have in mind for us. Jack Black, thank you for that 199. Andrew Gunn wrapping us up with the 199. Beep beep poo poo. Thank you all for coming out. Dang, it's great to be in the Empire today, but more importantly, you guys are literally on a whole other level. I'll see you guys later. Stay true, stay classy, and I'll catch you in a flippity flip. See ya! It's great to be in the Empire today. Kylo, can you spook? You spook? Speak. Want treat? Got treat? Don't stretch. I have treat. Kylo. Hachdu. Can you speak? Speak. Who's here? Okay, thank you for the kisses. All right. See you guys later. He's not spooking.